Get ready to match the stars. Gary Berghoff, Brett Somers, Charles Nelson Riley, Sarah Kennedy, Richard Dawson, and Fannie Flagg as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 76. And now, here's the star of Match Game 76, Gene Rayburn.
Hello, testing 1, 2. Nice to have you back, my dear. This sweet little lady is Sarah Kennedy, and Gary, we haven't seen you in ages. We've missed you.
It's been a long time.
Yes, you've been all over the country, huh?
Yeah, I have. I've done nightclubs all over the country.
And soon, well, and of course you see Gary Berghoff on MASH, that marvelous show that's on CBS. Haven't seen you in ages either.
I know, you've changed.
Oh, your cold is worse today.
Is it?
Oh, listen. Say ABCD.
ABC, does that mean our date's
Cold as last
Yeah, the
week.
date's off for tonight. I'm sorry. I don't want any diseases you've got. Now let's say hello to our two players, Joe Beyer Jr. and Kim McKay.
Hi, Joe. Fine.
How much money do you win?
$350.
$350. That's okay, isn't it?
That's a couple tables and chairs.
That's better than losing, isn't it?
Yes.
And he's being challenged by Kim McKay. We just met Kim as time expired last time, right?
Right.
You didn't have your first round question.
No.
We found out you've been married for 3 weeks.
Yep.
And your husband is still in school, isn't he?
No, he's graduated.
You're in school.
I'm still in school.
That's right. And you're studying
Public relations?
public relations. And I just found out a couple of minutes ago that you have a distinguished and nationally known father-in-law.
Who's it?
John McKay.
John McKay. John McKay, the football coach.
Yeah.
Now, he coached for a long time here in California.
Right.
Where?
At USC
And now he is coaching
in Tampa for the Buccaneers.
the new team.
Right.
Yeah, well, we wish him well. We wish you well. We'll start this
Thank you.
game right after this message for you. Here we go. Round 1 coming up. Kim, your selection, please.
A, please.
A. This is a new game, folks. Okay. The $6 million man said, I am not dating the bionic woman anymore. I just discovered she has bionic blank.
Now, wait a moment. Now, just one moment.
The $6 million man said, I'm not dating the bionic woman anymore. I just discovered she has bionic blank.
That's no S on that. Bionic blank.
Right. She has bionic blank. Bionic blank.
Yikes.
Bionic blank.
Trash.
Bionic blank.
Really trashy.
Just leave him alone now. Don't pick on him. Put something on the card. Yeah. This is terrible. A half-eaten
Kept the
apple.
doctor away.
I didn't have my lunch, darling.
Oh, all right. Here we go. Kim, are you ready? The
You
$6
didn't
million
wake me
man
up in
said,
time.
I'm not dating the bionic woman anymore. I just discovered she has bionic blank.
Hair.
Here. Well, Kim, first ones are tough. Maybe you didn't understand that. Bionic hair. Gary?
Well, it's sort of akin to the bubonic plague. I said bionic rash.
Bionic rash. Why didn't you say bionic plague?
I don't know. I didn't
know, in
think...
the office, everybody said, you know what? Everybody's going to say bionic plague.
No, I didn't think
So far,
that's what she
hasn't
would have
said
said.
it. He hasn't said it. What do you say?
What do you want to bet? I said she had your bionic acne.
Bionic acne? The girl is looking for bionic hair, Charles.
You can be very attractive with acne.
You should know.
I said bionic bad breath.
Bionic bad breath. Okay. I told you, Ira. There ain't nobody going to say bionic plague here. No way.
No way.
Sarah?
Yeah?
Show him your bionic plague answer. Make a liar out of me.
I I can't, because I said bionic breath.
Bionic breath. Kim McCabe's looking for bionic hair. I just discovered she has bionic hair. What do you say?
Breath.
Breath.
Even Richard didn't say
Even
breath.
Richard
I
didn't
don't
say
know
that.
what
See
of
that? See, you guys? Okay.
Too far removed. I never thought that Kim. Mind you, I never thought she'd say hair either.
What did you say?
Oh, my. I seem to have taken a different turn on this answer.
I tell you, if you say bionic plague, I'm going to fall off this, whatever this is.
Well,
I'm
keep
sitting
your
on.
seat, because I was thinking, I said bionic boobs.
Well,
We've come a long way, baby.
That is the most
Yeah.
mechanical audience I've ever heard.
I tell you, we know how to please this audience now, don't we? We may not get any points or give away any money, but we know what to do for them there.
That's my audience.
I don't know. Bionic buns I could see, but not bionic buns. Okay, Joe, here's your first rounder. Now, everybody's heard of the Olympic event, the 100-yard dash, right?
Sure.
Okay. Now, there's a new event just for fat people. It's called the 100-yard blank. Only fat people participate.
100 yards. A 100-yard dash.
Now, for fat people, it's called the 100-yard blank.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Stop looking at me!
Okay, I won't look at you. I'm not looking at you, Brett.
You're gonna love my answer, huh?
I'll be glad when you're dead, you rascal, you. Ready? Okay. Joe Byer. A sequel to the 100-yard dash, a new event in the Olympics for fat people called the 100-yard blank.
Waddle.
Waddle.
What did he say? What did he say? What did he say?
He said the 100-yard waddle.
That's
The 100-yard waddle.
that's for ducks.
Really?
They said 100-yard roll.
100-yard roll. That's good, too. What do you say?
Maybe you won't be quite so crazy about my answer as I thought you were going to be in the first place when I done writ it down. I said they did the 100-yard heart attack. You know, if you're a little overweight, you're prone to that kind of cardiac arrest and all that.
Have you gotten out of bed yet today? No. You're still asleep. Sound
Wearing your
asleep.
nightclothes.
Charles?
Bionic plague.
Bionic plague.
Now, maybe this is a match. I hope so. It seems to be similar. A Mosey poke. Mosey or poke.
Now, just how do you do the Mosey poke? Do the
First
Mosey
eat a
poke.
half an apple and let it smell up the whole upper level.
Sarah Kennedy.
Yes.
There's a new event in the Olympics for fat people called the 100-yard waddle, according to Joe. What do you say?
I go with Joe. I go with
Oh,
Joe.
Very good.
For Joe? You got anything for Joe?
I was going to say the 100-yard boobs. It got such a cheer the last
Yes.
But I am amazed that Mosey Poke didn't.
Waddle. Annie, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. I just have a question.
What is that?
Brett was backstage with that apple, trying
Right.
to give it to this pretty little girl named Snow White. What does that mean?
I don't know.
I said waddle.
Oh, there. So at the end of round one, 3-0, favor the champ. Round two coming up right after this.
Is that
Are you
direct
ready?
enough for you, Charlie?
There it is. Round two coming up. Kim McKay, your choice.
B.
You want B? All right, we'll give you B. The nightclub owner says to the new comic, he says, I just ordered 10 dozen roses for you, kid. If you do good, I send the flowers to your dressing room. If you do bad, I send them to your blank. That's the way it's going to be around here, kid. 10 dozen roses. Do good, I send them to your dressing room. Do bad, I send them to your blank. Okay.
Wait!
We're going to get letters again from the Italians.
This ain't no Italian accent. What's the matter with you?
Now
You
we're going to get
crazy
letters for
something?
sure.
You shut up your mouth, Charles. Hello, Kim, baby. A nightclub owner said a new comic. I just ordered 10 dozen roses for you, kid. You do good, I'm going to send them to your dressing room. You do bad, I'm going to send them to your blank.
To your grave.
Your grave. All right, get
I
it.
didn't know you sent flowers to the grave. I thought you brought them to the grave. I thought you sent them to the funeral.
Well, that's a match. In either case, there would be a corpse involved, you see. So
Yes.
therefore, it is a
The
match.
Peace Corps.
Oh, I'm so ashamed of you so early in the week for that
I
kind
know.
of terrible joke.
Well, I just got up.
I covered every corner, as we say. I said graveside or funeral.
Graveside or funeral?
I throwed away my apple. So what do you think of that?
Oh, all right,
I
Charles.
thought you brought flowers to the grave, not sent flowers to the grave.
Whatever.
Why does that sound familiar? A funeral.
A funeral. So Kim is doing pretty good. She's 3-3 at this moment. Sarah?
Yes?
He says if you do bad, I send him to your grave or funeral or whatever. What do
I
you
say funeral.
got? Funeral. Or for Kim. What do you say, Richard Baby?
The name is Susie. Accent grave over the E.
Accent grab over the... Okay, Fanny.
Hi. I'd like to announce that I'll be canceling my nightclub tour. Funeral.
Funeral. Can't do better than that, can you? Now, Joe, you know what you have to do?
Yes.
What do you have to do?
3 big ones.
3 big ones. You have to match. Gary, Brett, and Charles. This is just for you.
Larry, Moe, and Shep.
Janet. Janet said, my new hairdresser is strange. First, he put my hair in a bun, then he put blank on it. Strange hairdresser. First, he put my hair in a bun, then he put blank on it.
Yes.
Joe's thinking that over.
I got it.
Okay.
No, what did he point?
All right, put it in the slot.
I had that money.
And away we go. I'll never forget the day I asked you how much you
Gary,
weighed. You
what
told
did you
me.
point?
Yeah, 88.
88. And I said, anybody weighs 88 pounds, I could lift her up, and I did. And she says, how much do you weigh? And I told her, and she lifted me up. This girl is powerful. Yeah. Hello, Joe.
Hi.
Hello.
Janet said, my new hairdresser is strange. First he put my hair in a bun, then he put blank on it.
Butter.
Butter?
Butter.
Now, wait a minute. Don't you butter your buns? No?
Good answer.
Yeah, that's not a bad answer. You need 3 buttered buns up here in order to stay in the game
course.
and achieve a tie.
After all, it's not nice to fool Mother Nature.
Right. The score's now 6-4. What do you say, Brett?
Is oleomargarine a match?
Oleomargarine?
Butter.
Butter. 2 butters. 6-5 to score. 1 more buttered bun will get us a tie.
Or another plug for Last Tango in Paris.
70 cents good.
So, Joe, it's a tie. And we've got to stop right here and do a little business with America, right? No. Oh, we don't. Oh, I thought we had a commercial. We don't. We'll go right to a tiebreaker. Shazam. And here it is. 1 for each of you. The one who scores the most will be the winner. Kim, you're first.
A.
A. This is a tiebreaker for Kim. It's very important to her, so listen carefully and do your utmost. In heaven, when they were passing out noses, Ugly Edna thought they said roses. So she asked for a blank one.
Got it.
All right?
I'm all finished.
Good. Oh, you all really...
That's nice, Charles. Very sweet.
No.
Gary's finished. Brett. Richard and Fanny.
We're always
Okay, here we go.
first, aren't we, Richard?
Now, Kim, in heaven when they were passing out noses, Ugly Edna thought they said roses, so she asked for a blank one.
White one.
A white one.
Yes.
Would that make her ugly?
Yes.
I don't know. Well, I guess it
It would
would.
match your face, you see, sweetheart.
Gary, what'd you say?
Give me some red noses. For
A red one. She would look funny with a red nose. Now, Brett, what do you say?
Well, red.
Red seems to be the answer. She's looking for white, Charles.
Red.
3 red roses. All right. Kim, we're looking for a white rose, aren't we?
Yeah, but we're not going to get it here. I said a dozen.
A dozen.
Dozen one?
A dozen one.
Read that question.
In heaven when there are
I
best
say
know,
your
I know. A
I'm
dozen
fascinated
one.
by
I'd like
that.
a dozen one. I'd like a dozen
So
one.
she asked for a dozen one.
She asked for a dozen. One.
Don't you sometimes
Oh, it's
get
excellent,
13?
really.
Yeah.
When you...
You've been sick, have you?
It's been quite
have
a
a little
while.
fever?
Just a little. I'm feeling
Yes,
a little...
okay. All right, you'll be better. Now, Richard. So she asked for a blank one.
A big red one?
A big red nose. Okay, Fanny.
I'm afraid I have a red nose for a blue lady.
Red nose for a blue lady. Well, Kim,
That's a bad answer.
red would have gotten you 6 matches there. Or 5, except for the weirdo here, except for the... So now we'll stop and do a little business. We'll get back to you, Joe. But first this. Now we're ready for Joe's tiebreaker. All you have to do is match one celebrity to win another game, Joe, and this is it. Barry the Practical Joker said, I just worked out a great new gag. When anyone sits on my blank, it plays a Star-Spangled Banner.
I think I missed one of the operative words.
Barry the Practical Joker
Oh,
said, I just worked out a great new gag. When anyone sits on my blank, it plays a Star-Spangled Banner.
When anyone sits on my... When anyone... There seem to be many choices.
Oh, it's an easy one.
It is?
Oh,
all
certainly.
right, dear.
Simple.
Shirley, come
Yeah.
over here.
When anyone sits on my
How
blanket,
easy is it?
it's so easy. They're a couple of really good answers.
There are, huh?
I just thought of the perfect answer because I just remembered something.
When anyone sits on my blank, it plays the Star-Spangled Banner.
It's plays the Star Spangled Banner.
Whenever it sits on my blank, it plays the Star-Spangled Banner. All right.
That's nice.
Okay, Joe. Barry the Practical Joker said, I just worked out a great new gag. When anyone sits on my blank, it plays the Star-Spangled Banner.
Toity.
Toity. Toity, Gary. There, he came up with the perfect answer.
Will everyone please rise? I said my lap.
On your lap. Have you got the perfect answer? You said you had the perfect answer.
I do have the perfect answer, and I got it from my son Adam because he has this wonderful little recording that he placed in our powder room downstairs, and it didn't play the Star Spangled Banner. It did a lot of other funny stuff, which we can't go into on national television. But I did say turlet as a result.
That wins the game. Hold the rest of it. It was a real pleasure to meet Kim McKay,
Thank you.
a newlywed. Very best wishes to you and your new marital career. And many thanks for being our guest here on Match
Thank
Game
you for having
76.
me.
Kim McKay. Goodbye. All right. Now, Joe, you've been here before, so there's no point in mincing any words. Let's get right to it. You're taller than me again. We polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Blank worm. The answer they gave most often is worth $500 if you match it, $250 if you hook up with the middle one, and $100 if you match that bottom one. Now, whom do you call on for some help?
Oh, Richard, please.
Glowworm.
Glowworm is one.
And Brett?
Something that it's terrible to get because it's very painful. Ringworm.
Oh, dear.
And Sarah?
Bookworm.
Bookworm. Bookworm, ringworm, and glowworm are the 3. You may have one of those or give us one of your own. Leave him alone.
I'm going to go with Earth because I thought of that first.
Hey, that's not
Okay, Earthworm is what he wants.
right. You're right. Earthworm.
He is rejecting the celebrities' answers. We'll find out if Earthworm is up there. We'll begin with the bottom response and reveal the $100 number. Inchworm. Inchworm. All right. None of us thought of it. That wasn't up there at all, was it? Okay. We are looking for Earthworm. May we see the $250 number? Bookworm is the one that Sarah gave you. All right. You think he's going to be right, audience? I think they're after you there. All right, here's the last chance to come up with an Earthworm. May we see the $500 number?
Oh, you got it. Boy.
Terrific.
Good for you, Joe.
Now you got $950. And since you didn't, and none of the celebrities gave you that answer, there's nobody to kiss. So if you wanted during the commercial, come here, John.
What am I supposed to
Give him a little kiss. There, that's sweet. Okay. Now,
You devil.
while we're all recovering, we'll have these messages for you. That's it, another day. Join us next time at Match Game 76. Gene Rayburn here. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 76. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.
My name is Jonathan Winters, and I've got a secret. I've got a secret brought to you tonight by Hep Oven Cleaner Spray, the fast, safe, nice way to keep your oven clean. Get hip to Hep. Now, here is I've Got a Secret, starring Gary Moore.
Thank you so much. Good evening. Welcome to what we think is going to be a most exciting edition of I've Got a Secret. I would like you to meet the members of our panel. First, standing in or sitting in for vacationing Bill Cullen is the star of his own show, Play Your Hunch, Mr. Merv Griffin. Merv, very nice to have you with us. Indeed it is. And then there is Betsy Palmer, and Henry Morgan, and Bess Meyerson, and now let's all applaud together. Panel, if you're all quite ready, with a gasp, I introduce our first contestant. Will you enter, please? Now, will you tell our panel, please, what your name is and where you're from?
Evelyn Curry, Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Evelyn Curry of Chattanooga, Tennessee. Now, as you may have guessed from her costume, Evelyn Curry is currently appearing with the Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey Circus at Madison Square Garden. Now, Miss Curry, if you'll whisper your secret to me, we'll show it at the same time to our audience at home. Now, wait. Tell me more. Tell me more. Here we go. Now, to help you classify Miss Curry's secret, the clue concerns something she is going to do, and Henry Morgan will start with the game with you, please.
Miss Curry, are you an aerialist?
No.
Do you do what you do alone?
Yes.
Do you use any equipment?
Yes.
Is it a mechanical thing that moves you?
No.
You move it?
Yes.
Is it a heavy weight?
Yes.
Are you a weightlifter?
No.
Do you lift something live, like an elephant?
No.
Like a what?
Elephant.
No? Wild question. $20 down, $60 to go. We go, please, to Bess Meyerson.
Well, but has Henry touched on the right area? Do you deal with animals rather than mechanical devices?
Yes.
Do you ride an elephant?
No.
Are you couldn't be. A lion tamer?
Yes.
You are?
Yes.
And you're going to do something tonight?
Yes.
Oh, I know. Does it involve? I know. Henry has to...
All right, we've lost $40, 40 to go. We go to an entranced-looking Merv Griffin.
Do you know
Oh,
him?
I do.
Well, tell me before I question. You do with a group of lions or one lion?
Well, in the circus, she works with a great group of lions and tigers. But here she's working with one lion.
Is this something that nobody's ever done in the circus? Or do you do something very unusual with this lion?
Yes.
You do an act together, in other words?
Yes.
Do you don't twist together, because that's very popular.
Well, as a matter of fact, in her act, she does, but that's not what she's going to do tonight.
In her act, you do twist.
Yes.
With
$60 down and $20 to go. We go, please, to Betsy.
I think I know, only because last week Gary Moore and I had a conversation up in the makeup room. And he said I turned down doing the spot. He said I was at the circus today and they tried to get me to put my head in the lion's mouth. And he said, I'm not going to do that. Are you going to do that tonight?
Me going to do it?
Yes.
She going to do that. Not me going to do that. That goes to show you I should have kept my big mouth shut. See, I thought the spot would be off the show, but now they've got Miss Curry doing it. She is just marvelous. If you go over to the circus, and I urge that you do, she is the only lion tamer, male or female, who works without using whips or guns or chairs. Her act is particularly unique because she works so very close to her animals. And tonight, as we said, she's going to show you how close she can get by putting her head into the lion's mouth. Now, is this something that you do every day in your act at the circus?
I've never done this before.
What?
I've been practicing it, and this will be my first public viewing.
I don't mind telling you that I am a little apprehensive. It doesn't seem to bother her.
Have you practiced with a real lion?
Yes, this is her baby. Let's meet her baby right now.
Oh,
Shall we? Bonnie is the lion's name.
Sure we do.
Now, the lion at the moment is in the cage there.
How about that?
Let's get this shut nice and tight from the outside. All right, now, may we ask, we're not fooling. She is quite new at this, and so is the lion, so let's be all terribly quiet.
The lion weighs 500 pounds, is 4 years old. Miss Curry just now came from the circus where there was a fight in the cage among some of her lions.
So you know you have teeth.
Yes, he does have teeth.
Look at the size of those teeth, will you?
Come, Bonnie. Come, baby. Bonnie. Okay. Come down, Bonnie.
Now, here comes the tricky part, and understandably, I don't think she's going to keep that head in there very long.
Bonnie. Come, Bonnie. 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 Bonnie.
Realize the great strength of this beast. See, he's never done this. This particular lion has never done this before. So she has to kind of coax him into it.
Bonnie. Bonnie boy. Bonnie boy.
That's close enough. That's close enough right there. That's close enough, Evelyn, really. Congratulations. We'll all come see you over the circus. Now you see why I chickened out. First time in 10 years when I've got a secret that I chickened out on a stunt, but this one I ain't going to. We'll be back with you again after this important massage.
It's new. 2 clean, grimy ovens. Get hip. 2 hip. The oven cleaner spray.
Oven cleaning used to be the nastiest job, all that scraping and scouring.
But not for the gal who's hip. 2 hip.
New improved HEP. Simply spray on HEP's hard-working foam. Then relax. In a few minutes, wipe with a damp cloth. And your oven comes clean as the day it was delivered. HEP makes oven cleaning faster, safer, nicer.
So why not get hip? 2 hip. the oven cleaner spray.
Now, new Babbo makes sinks really clean. New Babbo with diaphene and chlorine bleach kills household germs, fights germs from cleaning to cleaning. Babbo bleaches stains, rinses clean with no grit. Babbo with diaphene, another Babbitt quality product.
Having so said, may we then greet our next contestant. Will you come in, sir, please? Evening. Nice to see you. Have a seat. Will you tell our panel, please, what your name is, sir, and where you're from?
My name is Thomas Anderson from Point Pleasant, New Jersey.
This is Mr. Torrance Anderson of Point Pleasant, New Jersey. Mr. Anderson is the captain of a fishing boat for the Carlson Fisheries in Point Pleasant. All right, Captain Anderson, if you will whisper your secret to me, we'll show it at the same time to our audience at home. Well, the clue to Captain Anderson's secret concerns something that happened to him while he was fishing. And Merv Griffin, we'll start with you, my friend.
Captain Anderson. It's Captain Anderson, is it?
Yes.
Captain Anderson. This is something that happened to you while you're fishing. Is it something that you caught, sir, that nobody had ever quite seen before? Is it a certain species of fish?
Was this a fish that you caught, sir?
No.
No?
You caught something other than what you usually catch at work?
Yeah.
You found something that maybe was floating in the water?
Well,
Maybe
let's put it this way. It was something that was floating in the water, and he didn't expect to catch it. Isn't that accurate?
That's right.
Was there...
$20 down, $60 to go, and Betsy, you're on, please.
Something that we would ordinarily find in the water, though, Captain Anderson.
No.
Well, I think, sir, we have to say that this is where this particular thing is found. It would be strange to find it out of the water.
Was it something that had belonged to you, Captain Anderson, before
No.
in your life?
Didn't belong
Was it
to me.
something that belonged to the animal world at all?
Was this thing that you caught in the animal world, sir? No.
Does it have something to do with machinery instead of...
Yeah, I think so.
He'd say yes.
I mean,
He'd
I
say
think
yes,
you
sir.
find it...
$40 down, $40 to go. We go, please, to Henry Morgan.
Well, I didn't hear how that came out. Was it machinery?
That there is machinery involved in the thing which he unexpectedly caught in his net.
You catch an automobile?
We caught the airplanes.
He said no, he has caught an airplane in his time, but...
Did you... one thing. Were you using a hook?
You were fishing with nets, were you?
Yeah.
A dragger net.
Oh, you could come up with anything that way.
A mermaid.
Yeah. It was an animal. Was it of much value?
Is this a valuable thing you caught, sir?
Yeah, I guess.
And you say it's usually in the water?
Yes. All right, we've lost $60. We have $20 to go, Bess.
That's what I have.
Yeah, try that.
Was it a vehicle of any kind? A vehicle of any...
We have to say in the broad sense that it was a vehicle.
Oh, well, then that outlaws sunken treasure.
No, it could have been another boat.
Another boat. Some other kind of boat?
Did you catch another boat, sir?
Yes?
I think we'd have to say yes, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
Oh, a very... Well, a submarine? Everybody.
Absolutely right.
Thank you.
They got it. Usually Captain Anderson and his crew of four catch fluke, lobster, butterfish, and so forth in their nets. But a few years ago, they hit the jackpot panel. Captain Anderson's secret is his net caught the atomic submarine Nautilus in his net. Now, I say that he caught the submarine. It would be more like to say the sub caught his net. For you folks who don't know about draggers, that their huge net weighs about 1,000 pounds, weights on the bottom, and drags along the bottom and picks up pretty much anything that's down there. Well, all of a sudden, his boat, and stopped going forward, started going backward. Now, this is a 60 to 70-ton trawler that he was operating, and like a giant hand had hold of it, the stern of his boat started to go underwater.
Oh, good.
Fortunately, at this time, the net broke. and he was released. But he didn't. What did you think you had caught there, sir?
Well, I don't know what to think. Just all of a sudden.
You thought it was a whale, perhaps?
I don't know.
I'm not sure he was there.
Well, anyhow, he didn't know what it was. 2 days later, the Nautilus steams into New London, its home port, and when it comes up, there is Captain Anderson's net draped all around the conning tower, and that's how they found out about it. But the captain had better luck last Saturday. He just got back in from a fishing trip, and he brought presents for each of the members of our panel. Only one of them do we have here. Will you show the panel what you brought them as a present, Captain Anderson? It's got one for each of you. The 10-pound lobster, the other 3 we're keeping on ice. We'll see to it that you get them or that they're delivered to your home in case you're going out this evening and don't want to be seen in company with a 10-pound lobster. Captain Anderson, thank you very, very much, sir, and better luck next time. Now, we will meet our special guest tonight in just a moment, but first here's a message of interest for you.
Meet Dream Whip, the wonderful dessert topping that's white and light and tastes just right.
You know, Dream Whip just melts in your mouth, but not on your desserts. I can whip it up hours before dinner, decorate my desserts, even add the finishing touches. Then when dessert time rolls around, they're all ready to serve. No last-minute rush. And Dream Whip is still fresh as ever. It won't wilt or separate like other toppings.
And if there's any Dream Whip left, you can keep it fresh in your refrigerator for days. Use it later in the week to dress up gingerbread, or perhaps on a pie. So delicious, yet only 17 calories per tablespoon serving. Low in cost, too. Keep several boxes of Dream Whip handy. It'll stay fresh in your kitchen cabinet, ready to use any time you wish. Try Dream Whip soon. Another fine product of General Foods. Dream Whip.
Now then, to introduce our very special guest for the evening. If you have any remaining slightest doubt that he is not one of the funniest men you have ever encountered, may we suggest that you get this album called Here's Jonathan. That's the one that I have at home. And now there's a new one coming out. It's called Another Day, Another World. There is only one, Jonathan Winters. Right over there. Come. All right. Come. Julia. Come. Julia. Come. High flag. Come. Julia. Come. After bleed. Come. All right. Come. Julia. Come. How about that now? Johnny, that's pretty impressive, friend. You're not going to go back into the Marines, or are you?
Well, I'm not thinking of it right now. This moment, Gary, I did my trek, to tell you the truth. And as a matter of fact, these are all recruiting sergeants from the Marines.
Yes?
And we've come to get you.
You don't need me. You look great out here giving those commands.
Well, you know, it's a lot of fun, Gary. It takes a little audacity, a little self-determination. After a little skull work there, know the movements and the commands, and be a rather, good-looking guy. That's all. Really
Yes, I understand. It takes that. It sounds to me like you're describing the members of our panel.
Well, as a matter of fact, you're right. I thought it might be kind of fun to bring them in on this, and if you'll just sort of forward the good news to them, I'll fill the boys in.
All right, well, now, just a moment. First of all, let me tell you what you're going to have to do, Betsy, all of you here, is you'll be working from over there. But you'll take 2 men who Johnny will assign to you, and you are to, by direct strictly military orders, you are to march them over so that one is standing under each of these Marine recruiting signs. But if they are not strict military orders, they cannot obey them. Now, before we start that, Johnny, if you'll just address the troops.
Fine, Gary. Thank you very much.
Right.
All right, men. Good. Well, gang, been a lot of fun, hasn't it? We had 16 months of this, Jazz. Living on stale shark and drinking salt water. Out there in the boondocks every night, up to here in swamps and alligators and toads. Now you either shape up or you ship out. I don't want to wipe that expression off your face. Get rid of it. Coming to me with your problems about sweethearts and wives, chuck 'em. This is the moment we've all been looking forward to. We've trained for this, lived on the ground, eaten our 782 equipment. That's hard, you know. That's metal. We've had a lot of fun, though. We're going to have a lot more fun. I'd hope to be able to go with you on this little deal. But they need me in the wings. Any questions, men? That's what I like to hear. Nothing. There's not a doubt in your mind of what we're going to do. Now, these show folk are going to put you through a few turns. We've trained for this. Let's don't goof. We don't want 12 hard years at hard labor in Portsmouth, do we? Okay, gang? You like the Corps, don't you, Mac? Right. Okay, boys. Good luck to you. You look great. Best I can do with them.
Betsy Palmer, come up here. Here's Colonel Palmer. Now, he will point out the two men who are called file number one. You address them as file number one.
File?
Yes, he'll tell you which two they are and what you do.
All right. I've never been in the Corps.
You haven't?
Any of them, no.
Oh.
How do you make them go on angles?
Really kind of simple. This right here, this is the file right over here. We're going to start
Yes.
with this group right over here. All right?
Mm-hmm. All
Want
right.
to scramble the boys and gentlemen up a little bit
yes.
before you start?
Right.
Just to make it tougher?
All right. Stand by. File one. Come on. Hey. Two. Right. Hey. Three. Come out. Hey. There. Hey.
Okay. Which ones do I take?
You take this
All right.
file number one here.
File one. No.
These are Americans, honey.
And about hey. All right. Forward march. Heart. Stop. Hold. Stop marching. To the right. Face. Forward march. Hold. To the right. Face. In place. That's it. Forward march. Halt. About. Whoops. No, I don't want you to. No, I don't want them to go right face. I want them this way. Left face. About face. About face. There.
Very good.
That was nobody can do any better than that. Hello, John.
Hey there, Henry. We were in the Spanish-American together.
Oh, it's terrible, I know. They still using the same command?
Oh, yeah.
Which file are in?
That's the file right here. There's me.
Oh, I sent two. Second file, left face. Forward, half. Not half step. And hold. Right face. Forward, half. Half right, half. Hold. Hold. They don't know half right, huh? Right face. 2 steps forward. Half. Right face.
best. Oh, you got your guys started backwards. Good luck.
Johnny, you know, if you're going to depend on the distaff side of our panel, we're going to lose the next war. We just have to. It's not funny. Now, hi.
Hey,
Where are we going?
Well,
Which one are mine?
It's the third file here.
They're gorgeous. Fellas? Fellas? About face. That's beautiful. Forward march. Halt! I said it before you did. Because if you'd listened to me, they would have been over there already. How do you tell them to take one back step?
Holler at him.
Take a back step. Now...
Apparently the one likes you more than the other.
I know. And the other one likes you more than he likes me. Some days you're lucky. You up... How do I just get one of them now?
Come to Paris Island for a week.
Sir, would the first Marine...
Non-commissioned, you can call him Sergeant.
Sergeant. One step back. Take. Left face. Gorgeous.
That sounds like an army training up at Grossinger's. One step back, take. All right, now, Merv, we're going to make it tougher on you because you've had 3 chances. I mean, you've had a chance to watch him 3 times. You do the same thing, although at no time are you allowed to say halt. It has to be one continuous flowing action. And you're up next, Merv.
Well, how do they stop?
Well, you say halt when you get them in line, but not before that.
It's a tactical problem.
Maybe we can march them over the other network?
Yeah.
All right, boy. 10, 10, 10.
Oh, they already are. Hey, he's got brown shoes, hasn't he?
They all have.
Oh. Ready. Mark time. 1, 2, 3. Mark time, boys. Mark time. 1, 2. Mark time is definitely a military.
Tell him to march.
Oh. Ready?
That way you get 2 at the same thing.
Good. Ready. Forward, march. Backward, march. Forward, left face, turn, right. Rear march, rear march, rear march. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Left flank, halt, left flank. Left oblique, oblique, boys. OB. Halt. Halt. Oh, I can't stop them. They stopped, though.
All right. That's all the time we have, Merv. That was just marvelous. Thank you very much. They were out in the lion's cage. Johnny, how on heaven's name are you going to get these gentlemen off of here?
Well, I have a new order, and I want to say if General Shoup is looking in, this is my order. Believe me, it's a little something that you wouldn't find in the everyday Red Book, which is the Marine's Bible. So I'll take the full.
If it's your order, I guarantee you won't find it. All right, let's see you march these gentlemen off now.
All right, gentlemen, you people, shape up. Walk interspersedly. March! March! You there. All right, get to know each other. Wait a minute there. Right flank. Individually gather here. I was your friend, to the rear. Fall in.
This notes of confusion. We do hope to see you next week. We'll probably all be in Marine Guardhouse. We'll see you.
Now, here's the message of interest from Polaroid.
All right, play ball.
Weren't they both good? What? I kill you. It might have been wrong.
1, 2, 3.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Miss Myerson's gown by Molly Parnell.
This is Robert Sterling. Things are really jumping since I moved to the country. Join us, Ichabod and me, tomorrow on most of these stations.
I've Got a Secret has been brought to you tonight by New Babel with diaphene and chlorine bleach for clean, white sinks and to help fight household germs from cleaning to cleaning. The preceding program was pre-recorded. This is John Cannon speaking.
Thanks very much for coming, and thanks for watching us on this Sunday evening. It's always funny, you know, we get a lot of people asking questions about the programme, and one of the highlights of the programme is the charity throw in the middle, you know, when we get the celebrity dart players, and we get them from all over the place.
Mr. Bowen, excuse me,
but I'm... Charity...
Excuse me, Mr. Bowen.
Yes?
Mr. Bowen, I'm glad you mentioned the celebrity dart throws.
Yes.
Because I've bought my man. I have got my man. He's brilliant.
You can't
he's
bring
brilliant,
it... You can't bring it...
But for raising money for charity, this man, he's brilliant.
You can't bring people, just bring them and expect them to throw for charity like that. These people are booked weeks in advance.
He's been practising, He's been throwing up all morning.
Pardon?
He's been practising.
Well, you can't do that. You're not doing it. You can't have him on the programme, and that's the end of the question. So you're finished. You can forget it. No,
3.5 hours solid I've been...
It doesn't matter. You're not having him on.
Well, if that's your attitude, I'm off.
Right. Let's meet our contestants tonight who are going to play with us on Bullseye. He's crackers, that Bobby Bragg, isn't he? Nice to see you, Vic.
Hi, Jim.
And Norma, and you're from, way down in Cornwall.
Yep.
You've travelled all that way to see us?
Yep.
And we're delighted to see you. You work in a timber yard, Vic?
I do, yeah.
I bet you get sick of gags about people talking about that, eh?
Well...
I bet it really goes against the grain, doesn't it?
They say we got the lot, Jim, I don't know.
They say you got the... do you keep a logbook about it? I bet it's a sore point, really, isn't it? Oh, dear, we're stopping all this, aren't we? You're keen on your darts, anyway, aren't you?
Yeah, I like my darts.
Yeah, good. Hope we do well tonight. Nice to see you, Nora. You've got, can we say, we've given 12 grandchildren, right? And one of the reasons, you'll love this at home, and the audience here, one of the reasons Nora is on the programme, she tried to get on the programme because she wanted to do better than her son, who was on...
3 years ago.
3 years ago. Tell us the story how your son did.
Well, the first player through, and he got bullseye.
He got bullseye.
200.
That's right.
So the second player through got bullseye.
Yes.
200.
Yes.
Martin threw for bullseye to keep up with them.
Yeah.
And missed the category altogether.
And he went out in the first round. But it's the only time it's happened, I think, in 10 years of bullseye work. The first two players in the first category went for the bullseye. Do you remember it?
Yes, I do.
So you're on here, and you're going to do better than your son, aren't you?
Hopefully.
Well, we hope so. It's lovely to have you, and thank you very much for coming. We move on. Tink and Andy from Buckinghamshire. But Tink, why do they call you Tink? Tink?
Well, it's a long time ago, Jim.
Yeah?
I'm the youngest of 5.
5? You were the last in the line.
That's right, Jim.
Yeah? So you're a bit of a...
Tinker, they used to call me.
Tinker? Troublemaker?
Sort of, Jim. Sort of.
I can see the strains. I can see the strains there. I'll let you wave, because I know you want to wave at your family, don't you? And Andy does, is that right?
That's right.
We'll let you do that. It looks like we're going in on one. Do you wave, the pair of you? Go on.
Hello, Adam. Hello, Luke.
Hello, Josh. Hello, Tamsin.
Don't you feel silly waving at a bit of... silly like nice to see you, Andy. And you've got a particular hate, Andy, haven't you?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
Go on, and do it with some venom, this, because I'm with you on this.
I don't like the big
brewers taking over the little brewers, and all us country lads can't go out and have a nice pint of real ale anymore.
So you see in the days of the small brewery, and they're all going, the big lads are coming in, and it's not nice.
Yeah, coming from Milton Keynes, New City.
Yeah.
All new pubs.
Yeah.
We like the old stuff.
You like
you and I, that's old fellas, yeah.
I've got to say to the pair of you, I really can't handle the real ale. I like me keg. I think 3 or 4 of the real ale and I'm through to the finals. Come on. From Conisbrough in Yorkshire, hi, Dave. 2 Daves, in fact. Now, Dave, come on, we're going to talk about this. I'm going to get you to talk about this. You used to play for Yorkshire.
Yeah.
Very good dart player. And tell me what happened.
I got dartitis.
Now, yeah, you see, I can hear people in the audience and you at home, some of you, especially the dart players. Can you briefly tell us what it is? Because Eric Bristow had it for a while, didn't he? What is it?
I don't think he can tell you.
No, he can't. He can't. No, he really can't. But is there any way you can describe how you feel when you...
Well, you feel all right, and just as you're going to throw it dart, it won't go. Your arm won't go.
That's incredible. So here you're faced on tonight on Bullseye with him. And... It's going to be a long night. I hope it'll be all right for you tonight, I promise you. Hi, Dave.
How do you
do,
do,
The other
Jim?
Dave, I should say. Dave Lawson. You've got a pub now, but you've had many previous jobs prior to the pub, haven't you, Dave?
That's right, yeah.
Go on, let's have a list.
Well, started off in the depleted mining industry in South Yorkshire.
Yes.
As apprentice, and then went into the Merchant Navy, further experience in electrical engineering.
Yeah.
And then into local government for 9 years, and then out to the Middle East on the oil rigs. And I finished there 2 years ago, and made the mistake of taking a pub in retirement. It's the hardest job I've ever done.
Oh, I know. Absolutely. It is as well, isn't it? I know our landlord at home, it is a long day, isn't it, for you?
Yeah.
You've been absolutely brilliant. Thanks very much indeed. 6 contestants. Give them a round of applause. Well done. OK, let's get on with Bullseye. Questions in the first round, as you know, £30 each. Nice and easy ones, just to relax everybody and get a few pounds under our belts, as it were. Let's play the game. Come on, Nora, choose a subject for Vic.
I'll have spelling, please, Jim.
All right, my love. Come on, Vic. Spelling Nora would like. Once again, to remind you, please take your time.
OK, Vic. £50.
Good start for you. Well done. Here, Nora, another £30 for you, sweetheart. Please spell handsome, meaning good-looking.
Handdsome.
I'll check it with Bully. Handdsome gives you £30. Well done. Good start for you. Well done. Andy for Tink.
Try words, please, Jim.
Words. Words, please.
Well, that's gone in places, Jim. It's still there.
So for £30 on places, Andy, here we go. £30. What is the capital of Canada, Andy? There's a light on as well. You're on the bull. I'll give you that if you can give it me.
Montreal.
We can offer it to Nora. Your light was on before Bully came in.
Ottawa.
Ottawa gives you a £30 bonus. We move on. David for David.
History, please, Jim.
History, David.
Well, that's gone in books, Jim.
Luckily, the category's there. You're OK. Not too serious at this stage. Here's your question on books, then, David. No bonus, but for £30. What is the name of the captain in the book Moby Dick?
Captain Ahab.
Good man. Gets you £30. Gives us, at the end of round 1, £110, playing no pounds, playing £30. Well played. Still very early days, so not too depressed, Tink and Andy, no problem, because now the questions are £50 each, a little more difficult. So here we go in round 2. Nora for Vic.
Sport, please.
Sport. Now then, Vic.
50.
Ooh, he was very near the... Ooh, dear me. He was near, wasn't he, Nora? Which Grand Prix was won by Nigel Mansell in September 1990?
Monaco.
It wasn't, and there's a light on, David, for £50.
Was it the Canadian, Jim?
It wasn't. None of you have it. In fact, it was the Portuguese. We move on. Andy for Tink.
I'll try words again, Jim, please.
We'll try words again, Tink.
50.
50 you've got. For another £50, Andy, if canine refers to dogs, which adjective refers to cattle?
Bovine, Jim.
Bovine is right, sir. Give us a smile there. Andy is right. £50 you've got. Well done. All right, we're on the way. David for David.
Affairs, please, Jim.
Affairs, David.
50.
No pressure. £50 you've got. For another £50, David, all of you look at your monitors. In 1977, it cost £59 to fly from Gatwick to New York on this airline, but it all collapsed in 1982. What nickname was given to the cut-price service to New York?
Was it Skytrain?
Are you telling me?
Yes.
Thank you, sir, for £50. Gives us, at the end of round 2, £160, playing £100, playing £130. Well done, all of you. Good. Well, you see, we're levelling off now, aren't we? £100 a question. They are more difficult to the questions, but look at these categories. Every one of them is now totally isolated. Last time on this board, Nora.
Could I have faces, please, Jim?
Well, we'll do our best for you, Nora.
50.
All of you look at your monitors. Buzzer's available. It's first bite there to Nora. Who is that? You've no light on, so it's obviously not. We have a light on now, Andy.
Jenny Seagrove, Jim.
Jenny Seagrove gives you a £100 bonus, sir. Well played. And we move on. It's your turn, Andy. Choose for Tink.
Have a go at Britain, please, Jim.
Have a go at Britain. Come on, Tink.
50.
Which branch of the Royal Navy is concerned with aviation?
The Fleet Air Arm, Jim.
The Fleet Air Arm gives you a further £100. We move on to the two Davids. David for David.
History, please, Jim.
History, David, please.
50.
For a further 100, David, who was appointed the first Protestant Archbishop of Canterbury by Henry VIII, but was later burnt at the stake as a heretic?
Sir Thomas More.
It's not. You were so close, David. Thomas Cranmer. Which gives us, at the end of game 1, £210, playing £350, playing £180. Well played. It's pounds for points. Over to Tony.
Right you are, Vic. First round. It's 5. Treble 5. And treble 20, which gives you 80. OK, Tink. What's the score? 80. It's 5. 20. And treble 20, 85. And that's the score, Dave, you need to beat. 20. 5. And 20, which is 45. So the first round to Tink with 85, Jim.
Andy, this could take the pressure off you a little bit here. If you can tell me this, it's worth £85 to you, sir. Who discovered and named the Victoria Falls in 1855?
David Livingstone.
Is correct, which gives us, at the end of round 1, £210, playing £435, playing £180. Back to Tony.
On your Albert. 20. 20. And 5. 45. Unlucky. OK, Tink. 45. 20. 20. And 14, which gives you 54, and that's the score to beat, Dave. 54. 20. 20. And 20, 60 ticks, the second round, Jim.
In which part of the body is the thyroid gland situated?
It's in the neck.
The neck, sir, gives you £60, which gives us, at the end of round 2, £210, playing £430, playing £240. Well done. Back to Tony.
OK, Vic, final round. OK, very hard luck. Treble 18. And 19. That gives you 73. Still think, 73. 20. 20. And treble 20, 100. Well done, Tim. OK, Dave. 100 to beat. 20. 5. And 20, 45. The final round to Tink with 100, Jim.
Andy, I did give you 430 in that resume. In fact, you've got £435 already. For a further £100 and a place on Bully's prize board, on which mountain, according to the Bible, did God give Moses the 10 Commandments?
Mount Sinai.
Mount Sinai gives you £100. Which gives us £210, playing £535, playing £240. Tink and Andy have made it. Vic and Nora and the two Davids, sadly, we've got to say cheerio to you for now. In you come, the four of you. In you come, Dave. Well played, well played, well played. Come on, Vic and Nora and the other David. That will have done your dartitis some good, I think, because you played fine there. Yeah, you must not... Don't be too disappointed about that. That was fine. You've got your bullies there and your tankards and your darts. £240 for the boys. I shall get that out and count it. £210 for Vic and Nora. I'm not saying whether it's more or less than your son got 3 years ago. We won't discuss it. I shall count it out now. It will take me 2 minutes. Join us in the second half. Let's see how Tink and Andy get on Bully's prize board. See you then. Here we go. Welcome back to this edition of Bullseye. Well, boys, you're through to Bully's prize board. Did you think you'd make it, Andy?
Not after that first round.
You were a disastrous first round for you, wasn't it? Well, never mind, you can relax for a second, because it's time for the professional to throw for our bronze bully, to try and get 301 and more for charity, and if he does that, we'll double that and give it to, in pounds for points terms, to a charity chosen by our two lads here tonight. The gentleman who's with us tonight has been with us on Bullseye from day one. He won the bronze bully first time out, still regarded by many as the world's #1, probably one of the most popular dart players in the world. Please welcome, as he throws for charity, John Lowe.
That's a nice reception, John. OK, John, best of luck. Off we go. 20. Treble 20. And 20. 100. Good start. $20. Treble 20. And treble 20, 140. Well done, son. Treble 20. Treble 20. And unlucky, John, it's single one. What a one. 361.
Brilliant. I know, yes, I know. He knew what he'd got to follow, actually. Well, John, we're delighted. £361, that's £600, that's a lot of money, that. We double that, we make that, what, £722. Going to your charity, Andy, where's it going?
It's going to a local hospice close to our hometown.
Yes.
We'd like to go to the care and comfort of the patients there.
That's marvellous, £722. Courtesy of John, I know he's delighted about that. Well, there you are. Congratulations, you want to know, aren't you? John, you've been at the top for 15 years, more really, and you were with us when we first started, when we needed you, in that first 2 years, you remember it?
I do, yeah.
Oh, and you were one of the few who stood by us when everybody was saying, oh, I'm not so sure about it, and you stuck there, didn't you?
Well, you're still here.
And we're still, and so are you, right? So are you.
Yeah, so am I, yeah. Still playing well, Jim.
And still well respected,
nice,
which
yeah.
is great.
Thank you.
How do you feel about the youngsters coming up? Because, I mean, there were guys watching Bullseye and actually playing on here on the professional board, aren't they?
That's right. There's some good lads now. I mean, the current world champion, Phil Taylor, not many people had heard of a few years ago.
Absolutely. You're a great ambassador for the sport, sir.
Thank you, Jim.
Thank you for coming on the programme.
Thank you.
I know you want to wish the lads all the best.
Thank you, lads. All the best.
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, John Lowe.
Thank you.
Thank you, John. All right. What a gentleman that, isn't he?
Great man, yeah.
Now, your hospice is smiling. We hope you're going to be smiling in about 5 minutes. Let's have a look at what Bully's Prize Board has got for you tonight.
In one.
Something to talk about and no walkabout. It's a TV with remote control.
In two.
Black or white, it'll taste just right with this super coffee maker.
In three.
Make DIY as simple as pie with this handy set of tools.
In four.
You'll find it easy listening all the way with this quality hi-fi system.
In five.
There could be a catch with this. Lots, in fact. It's a set of fishing gear.
In six.
You'll have a head start with this. It's a lady's hairdryer.
In seven.
Straight down the line and we'll be on time with this fabulous train set.
In eight.
Ideal for the garden or outdoor holidays, a super barbecue set.
And Bully's special prize.
Relax in the garden in style with this lovely set of garden furniture. 9 prizes, you heard them. Do you know where they are? They're behind these 8 red sectors here and Bully's special prize in the middle there. Keep out of the black and in the red. 9 prizes, 9 darts. You've watched it for long enough, Tink, now, haven't you? You've got 6 darts, your first 3 now, and then Andy's 3 and your other 3. Keep out of the black and in the red. Nothing in this game for 2 in a bed. OK?
OK,
Here
Tink.
we go.
Best of luck. That's the bullseye!
And Bully's special prize, the garden furniture.
Red, number 1.
No problem. That's the colour remote TV.
And red again, number 2.
Easy. That's the coffee maker. 3 on 3. In you go. Take your time, Andy. All the time in the world.
OK, Andy.
Lights will help you.
Be careful of 1 and 2. It's black. Unlucky.
No problem.
That's
No
rushed
pro-
it, you see.
it is.
Rushed
No
it,
problem.
Andy.
Brilliant. You're OK, Tings.
OK, Tink.
Don't worry. No problem.
Red, number 5.
Fine. That's the fishing tackle. You wanted that. Good man, Tinks.
Red, number 4.
Good. That's the hi-fi system.
And red again, number 7.
And that's the train set. Let's have a look at what you've won. You have won the remote colour TV, the coffee maker, the hi-fi system, the fishing tackle, the train set, and Bully's special prize, the garden furniture. That's a lot of prizes. Well done, boys. Now, your £535 is yours. You take that home with you. 535 is yours. £722 is off to your hospice, Andy and Tinks. I know you're pleased about that. It's the prizes, and there are some nice ones there. Would you like to gamble those prizes against tonight's star prize, which is hiding behind Bully? 101 or more with 6 darts. Andy's got to throw the first 3. Tink, you've got to throw the second 3. You've got the time it takes the board to revolve to tell me what you'd like to do. Bear in mind how Andy's... Talk about it amongst yourselves. Audience, wives, what do you think? What do you think? Come on. What do you think? Can't hear you? The board has stopped. It's now decision time. I want you to tell me now.
Well, we said whatever happened, we'd gamble, Jim.
Whatever happened, you're going to gamble. Here we go. Andy, first 3. There you go. Give Andy your dart. Think, come with me. Now, listen to Tony very carefully, Andy. Really take your time.
Don't rush this one, all right?
We can cut it.
Let's say, make sure you get in the board.
Just wait.
This time, please, best of order. Thank you. Best of luck, Andy. 13. 7. And 18. That's not bad. It's 38. So, Tink, 63 or more will take tonight's star prize. Best of luck. Treble 20. And
Walk with me. Come on. All right. It's a superb luxury caravan. You're standing there. In you go there, that's fine. Not a problem. The tankards are in there. Your bullies are there. £535 is there. £722 to your hospice. All your prizes will go in the caravan. We'll send them all home to you at the end of the programme. You've been brilliant. Have you enjoyed it?
Fantastic.
You've been all right. We're absolutely delighted. There we are. Thank you for watching Bullseye. What about John Lowe? Didn't he do well? We're delighted. Two happy fellas. Have a good weekend. You can't beat a bit of bully, can you? Watch us next week on Bullseye. Bye.
Get ready to match the stars. Greg Morris, Brett Summers, Maury Amsterdam, Juliet Mills, Richard Dawson, and Fanny Flagg. Fanny Flagg, as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 74. And now here's the host of Match Game 74, Gene Rayburn.
Hello, Johnny Olson. All right, Johnny. Who is that fellow?
Dick Dawson.
Is that Dick Dawson?
That's Richard Dawson. He posed for me.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Before
in that very spot.
I
thought I'd gone crazy.
You have. Don't give your right age.
No, I never do that.
Because that'll scare the heck out of all
She
of
can't
us.
count
that high. Listen, I forgot to ask now that we're near the end of the line here. Are you enjoying this? Is this a new experience for you?
Yes, it's very new. I'm enjoying it very much. I got two matches in the last game. I couldn't believe it.
Very relaxing. All right, let's say hello to our two players, shall we? Brenda Lee Merriweather and Marlena Cruz. Hello, ladies.
Hello, Gene.
Now, Marlena's a current champ. She's won $6,550, 3 games under her belt, and she's being challenged by Brenda Lee Merriweather here, who let's see, now you had your question, you matched one, and we're about to do yours, right? We're in the middle of round 1. Well, we'll pick up at that point right after this message. Okay, here we go. We're ready to finish round 1. Now, you've had yours, you scored once, and we got this for you, Marlena. You ready, Marlena?
Yes, I am.
Listen to this,
I thought
folks.
her name was Barbara.
Marlena.
Oh, that's why I asked before if Barbara was smoking gasoline. I thought her name.
Listen,
I don't
folks.
know.
Go ahead.
Well, there's nothing going on. I'd like to say,
camel,
is this your show?
Hold it, quiet. The camel said, before a big date, I always blank my hump. Camel said, before a big date.
Would you repeat that for somebody who can't believe it?
There it is, Maury. The camel said, before a big date, I always blank my hump. You better start writing, or get him to write the answer.
Oh, well.
Hi, sailor, new in town?
For a big date, I always blank my
How's your sister? I met her in New York once.
Did you?
Yeah, where is she?
She's in London, actually.
Yes,
She's very well.
She's working there, is she?
Yes.
Do you get on with her?
Yes.
Good.
Get off with her.
Yeah,
Her
get
sister
on
is
with
Haley
her.
Mills, and a very sweet and talented actress as Juliet is.
Thank you.
Listen, what are you doing up here? I'm okay.
I can't say here. It's
all
kissing and hugging and carrying on.
Here we go. Marlena,
Yes.
the camel said, before a big date, I always blank my hump. What do you put in that blank?
Wax.
Wax?
Wax. You know how you wax a car before a big date? Well,
You
he
wax a car before a big date?
He waxed his hump.
Okay. She says the camel waxed his hump before a big date. He wanted it to be shiny, I suppose. What do you say to that, Greg? May we see your answer, please?
Wax.
Waxed it, yeah, to be shiny.
Did you see this 4-foot cat?
No.
Well,
I assumed he wished to look his best, so I said rearrange.
Rearrange.
Oh,
darling. Okay. Brett, what did you say?
Well, I said Polish.
Polish.
Polish. Polish and wax, that's a match. She had a match and she didn't even know it. There, that's one for you. All right, the score is tied, Maury.
Well, this was a camel that liked to primp. So he pumped up his hump. That's not the camel, it's Peter Lucas.
He pumped his hump is what he did there. Okay, what do you say, Juliet?
Well, I thought their humps were supposed to make them last longer, so I said filled.
Filled it with water, right.
Well, with something.
Okay. All right. Anything you say, dear. What do you say, dear?
Filled it with wax.
Yes, filled it with wax.
The only thing is you kept slipping to the ground. I said he washed his hump.
He washed it.
Clean mind,
That's right.
clean body.
Very
Take your
good.
pick.
Okay.
How would you know?
Fanny.
I said he brushed his hump.
He brushed. That's a very good answer.
Brushed
A loser, but a good one. Okay. Now I'll push the button here, ladies. See what happens. Reveals two questions. And Brenda Lee, you make a choice here.
I'll take B again.
B. Score is tied 1-1. Oops. All right. Professor Henry Egan said, you can always tell a lady by the way she blanks her nose.
Like that English accent, Julian?
Would you like to do it for us, the way Henry Egan's would do it?
You can always tell a lady by the way she blanks her nose.
Oh, and that was definite.
Yeah,
very nice.
Okay.
Very nice.
Well, splendid, my dear. Leave your card, if you would, please. Victor will call you in the morning.
So the fellow walked into the room and he saw his wife there with two other gentlemen. He said, "Hey, dear." She says, "Aren't you talking to me?"
All right. Thank you. Now, Brenda Lee. Professor Henry Egan said you can always tell a lady by the way she blanks her nose.
Blows her nose?
Blows her nose. How vulgar of you to applaud her nose blowing. Greg, what do you say?
I have never heard of anything more ridiculous than that in my life.
Right.
Not her, you.
Oh,
of
me.
course it's blows, you fool.
Blow! Okay. Now, Brett. Maury?
Well, most English ladies are supposed to be rather uppity, so I said by the way she tilts
her nose. That's a good response. All right, her answer is blows. Juliet, what do you say?
Yes, so is mine. Blows.
Blows. There's another one for you, Brenda Lee.
And that's an English lady.
Yes, of course.
Well, English
Richard.
anyway, dear.
What else could it be but blow?
Blow. Okay. Fanny?
Blows.
Well, there's another one. Well, that's 5 for you. And we'll see what happens with you right after we pass along a commercial message. And here it is. We're going to carry on here and finish round 2 at this moment. In the middle of the round, it's 5-1 in favor of the challenger, Brenda Lee. You must match 4 celebrities to achieve a tie. 5, however, will win the game, Marlena. Here we go. Wayne said to the director,
Inside.
You see who's laughing? Wayne is on camera 2 over there. And this is written for him.
He's also on glass.
Wayne said to the director, get yourself another actor. I'm not doing a love scene with a blank. Wayne said to the director, get yourself another actor. I'm not doing a love scene with a blank.
I'm not writing this time, Jane.
Oh, you're not? That's
no,
right.
Darling, it's
You
all
matched
right.
Marlena
Don't worry
last
about
time.
me. I'll be fine.
Okay. I do worry about you, Brett. Okay.
Don't forget to mention about Las Vegas while there's nothing going on.
That's
We have
right.
The Thunderbird, the 24th of January.
24th of January, is that
I'll
right?
remind you.
Okay. Thanks, Maury. I'll try and
Should we
remember
talk
it.
about Adam again?
What was that? Here we go. Hold it. Wayne said to the director, get yourself another actor. I'm not doing a love scene with a...
Horse.
With a horse.
I don't know, yeah.
You don't know? Oh, I don't know what a horse is. Okay, she says horse. Greg, what did you say?
Well, I felt that he was so devoted to horses
that he didn't want to be bothered with camels.
You're not doing a love scene with a camel. Right. Okay. Maury?
Close,
you've got
but
a
not
match.
enough.
Maury and the others to stay in the game. Horses are answered.
I am not doing a love scene with a slob.
With a slob! So Brenda Lee is the winner. Congratulations, Brenda. Come on down. Well, that's $100 for you. Now, let's listen. Okay. Don't hold everything now. Marlena is leaving, but she's not unhappy about that.
I'm so thankful.
You were a terrific contestant, Marlena. We're sorry to see you go. We enjoyed meeting you. I really mean that. And we're very happy to give you the $6,550. Marlena Cruz. Terrific. Goodbye, Marlena. Well, here we are, Brenda Lee. You haven't been here before, have you?
No.
Is it exciting? I'm here every day, so, you know, it's hard for me to imagine how you feel. Just hang on there if you're trembling. And you want to hang on with the other arm, too? There, you gonna be all right? Okay. Now, Brenda Lee, we polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Blank bar. The answer they gave most often is worth $500 if you match it. The second most frequent response, $250, and the third, $100. Which three celebrities would you like to get a little assist from?
Richard?
Richard, how do you fill in that blank?
Exactly what she is, a little candy bar.
A little candy bar.
A sweet
Candy bar.
morsel.
Yes, indeed.
Fanny?
Fanny.
I put snack bar.
Snack bar. All right, one more.
Greg?
Greg.
I said wet bar.
Say what?
Wet.
Wet bar.
The
Yes.
opposite of dry.
Yes. Okay, so you've got wet bar, candy bar, and snack bar. Now, we need an answer now. You may give us one of those or one of your own. What would you like to do?
I'll say candy bar.
Candy bar is her answer, and that is the one we are looking for. We're going to find out where it is, if it is up there at all. That's Richard's answer. Let's see if it's under the $100 response. Topless bar.
Topless bar? Oh, I
Johnny
thought that
Olson?
was bra.
What kind of audience you have here
That's
that
a
day,
strange audience.
John? Yeah. Bunch of weirdos came in here and said topless bar one day there. Okay, we're looking for candy bar. Here is a $250 response. Wet bar. That was Greg's answer, wasn't it? Okay. Third and last chance for candy bar. Good luck, Brenda Lee. Here is a $500 response.
It's there.
Candy bar, you got it. Very good. Very good. All right. We congratulate you, Brenda Lee. You've got $500 to your credit. That means you're going to be playing for 10 times that amount now, or $5,000. Ping, and in order to collect the money, got to match one celebrity on a head-to-head basis. This is going to have to be an exact match. Please choose one now.
Richard.
Okay, Richard, you get ready to write? You please face me, and here is the $5,000 question. Battle blank. Battle blank. All right, Brenda Lee, he's finished. We need a response from you now. How do you fill in the blank? Battle blank.
Battleship.
Battleship. All right, Richard, for $5,000, may we see your answer, please?
Remember, I did give you candy bar. Battle plan.
Battle plan. Oh, okay.
All right, now get out. Go on.
All right, so you're up to $600. You're going to meet another player, but before we do that, we've got to pass along a little message here, and this is it. Now, we're ready to carry on, start a brand new game here. To do that, we've got to introduce, and with a great deal of pleasure, we present Sue Fisher. Hello, Sue.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Terrific. Let's find out where Sue is from.
I'm from Los Angeles.
What else you want to tell us?
Well, I'm a speech therapist in the public schools. I'm married, and my husband just passed the bar exam.
Oh, terrific. I thought you were going to say my husband just passed out.
Was
Is
that
he
a
here
wet
somewhere?
bar, a candy bar, or what sort of bar was that?
Bar exam. All right, he's here and he's rooting for you, and we wish you the best of luck, as we do to Brenda Lee Merriweather. Ladies, we'll begin. We ask you, the challenger, Sue, to make a selection.
I'll pick B.
The reason we ask you to make the selection is because some contestants find some questions more difficult than others, and it's up to you entirely. As a prank, Andy filled Marie's blank with water and froze it. As a prank, he did that. He filled Marie's blank with water and froze it. All right?
I
It's
have
difficult.
it, sir, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, Marie is going to be up in Las Vegas. She's
Oh,
coming
really?
up there,
Where
yeah.
will she be appearing there?
At
The Thunderbird.
At the Thunderbird,
yeah,
really?
What's that date again?
What's it?
January 20th?
4th, yeah.
24th.
Very close, yeah. Want to thank you.
Yeah, all right. Here we go. Sue, as a prank, Andy filled Marie's blank with water and froze it. What do you say?
All I can think of is drink.
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 Filled her drink with water and froze it. Okay. Greg, we ask you for your response, if you please. Hers is drink.
Well, there are not too many Maries I knew. I felt she needed help, so he filled her bra.
He filled her bra. Why are you laughing? Didn't that cross your mind? Brett?
What up,
I heard that is known as a brassicle.
Brett, let me see your answer.
Certainly didn't cross my mind, and I wouldn't have been so nice to him all day if I'd known how terrible he was. Actually, Marie was very fat, and she was lying on her back, and she had an enormous pot, and he filled her pot with water.
Filled her pot with water and froze it.
If he
I don't
doesn't
know what
stop that, buzzard.
What do you say, Maury?
Oh, yeah, she filled her purse with water and froze it.
That's a funny joke.
And get money in there and now has frozen assets.
I see. Now, we have to see yours.
Shameless.
I know you look forward to mine. don't you?
Yes, indeed I do.
Well, I'm not going to let you down.
Because you're so original.
Yeah. Filled her water pistol.
Her water pistol. He froze her water pistol. What do you think of that? What do you think of that, Richard?
The British Embassy will be here in about 10 minutes. Froze her shoe.
Froze her shoe. Dandy.
Froze it at me, and she froze it at you.
Okay. Fanny, drink.
Froze her bra? Are you insane? I said bra.
Okay. So, now, nothing happened there. We'll see what happens here with you, Brenda Lee. Everybody plays. This is it. Listen carefully.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The mad scientist crossed a cow with a snake.
Wow,
Now, yeah.
wow.
The mad scientist crossed a cow with a snake.
And?
Now he has a cow that blanks.
The mad scientist crossed a cow with a snake.
Right. Now he has a cow.
He has a cow that
blanks.
Okay.
I think that cow is on the building up in Vegas on January 24th.
I can't.
Yes, finished? Okay, here we go. Brenda Lee, what do you say? Now he has a cow that
Well, snakes make noises, so they hiss.
hiss. Now he has a cow that hisses. And the audience likes that answer, so you better be careful, Greg.
Well, they've been against me all night.
We're all against you after bra.
I know that. After bra. Well, it was a good answer.
Yes, it was okay.
Well, it was a baby snake that rattled.
Rattles, okay. Rattlesnake, Brett.
How long have I been on this show? Didn't I tell you, if you just kept me around, I'd catch on?
Right. You got it.
Hisses.
Hisses. There's a match for you, Brenda Lee. He couldn't make a noise after that time, could he? Maury?
Well, I just hope they don't do it up in Las Vegas on January 24th.
I hope they don't.
Hisses.
Hisses, okay. What do you say?
I'm off on my own again.
Yes, you are.
No, spits.
Spits.
Yeah.
How about spits and hisses? Isn't that similar? No, that's not. Can't do that. Okay, Richard.
You ever heard of Mark Hisses? Come now.
No. Okay.
I figured if you
defer to your
crossed a
judgment.
snake with a cow, you would have an adder with an udder.
Aha.
I put hisses, don't
Okay,
get
that's
hostile.
Okay, Fanny.
Now, let's be logical. If you cross a cow with a snake, you're going to have a cow that will give poisonous milk. Now, wouldn't you?
Yes, you would.
Really?
How long did you have to...
good,
you
dear.
thought about that for a long time, didn't you?
Well, it's logical.
Intellectual, bright, very good. Okay. Garbage. Now let's push the button and see where we go. 3-0 favor of the champ. And Sue, would you make a selection here?
I'll try B again.
B. Now you've got to match 3 to stay in the game. Here we go, folks. Everybody plays. Buffalo Bill said, "The general store is out of mustache wax, so I guess I'll have to use blank." Buffalo Bill said that. General store is out of mustache wax, so I guess I'll have to use blank. All right. Quickly, we're getting close to the end here, so there we go. Now, Sue, what do you say? Buffalo Bill said the general store is out of mustache wax, so I guess I'll have to use...
My spit.
Spittle?
Spit.
Spittle is her answer. Okay, Greg, what do you say?
Saddle soap.
Saddle soap. Good. Brett?
Candles.
Candles. Another good one.
Glue.
Glue. Good. Got to match the remaining 3.
I said spit last time. I said candle wax.
So candle wax is her answer. That means Brenda Lee wins again. Congratulations. Come on down. Another $100 for you.
Come on, Brenda.
Sue, we have enjoyed meeting you. We wish you the very best of luck, and we've got a gift for you backstage. Thank you, Sue Fisher. Bye. We'll join you in a moment or so, but first we've got this message for you. Our time has expired, so we're going to have to pick up at this point next time. Listen, you were all very good. I've enjoyed it, and I hope you have. Have you enjoyed it, Richard?
Yeah. Certainly have.
Terrific.
Although I had misbeat the
Time
clock.
allotted us has expired.
What was that?
I said I had misbeat the clock, but I have enjoyed it.
This is Gene Rayburn asking you to join us next time for Match Game 74. Bye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 74, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Get ready to match the stars. Bill Anderson, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, from the new show Sugar Time, Dee Dee Carr, Richard Dawson, and Marcia Wallace, as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 78. And now, here's the star of Match Game 78, Gene Rayburn.
And, thank you, friends. Got them all riled up again. Nice to have you with us. Nice to see all of your bodies, and especially yours.
Oh, thank you.
This is a new kid on the block, and I guess we got to go through the traditional ceremony here whenever we have a new kid on the block.
He really hates this part.
Yes, I do. But it's in my contract. I have to do it. Whenever we get someone...
Me too?
Oh, yes.
Thank you very much.
I mean... Okay. No, not you. You ready? Nothing fancy. I'll put the microphone down.
Excuse us.
Don't muss my hair.
Wait, what are we doing? Did you like that, sweetheart?
It wasn't bad, I'll tell you that. Thank you, and welcome to the show. A big
What a trooper.
round of applause for Dee Dee Carr, Sugar Time. And for Carol Martinez and Ed White over here. Carol's the current champ with a total of $200. And she's hoping to win more.
That's right.
And we met Ed White just as the time expired yesterday, and we found out a little bit about him. He is a wrestler. He is very tall and very muscular. Feel his muscle.
He looks big.
And he's kind of in show business, but he's also very strong. And where are you from again, Ed?
Pinckney, Michigan.
Pinckney, Michigan.
Pinckney.
Pinckney, Michigan. What part of the state is Pinckney in?
It's near Ann Arbor, Michigan.
Near Ann Arbor, near the lake there. Okay, are you ready to play, Ed?
Ready.
Any other questions you want to ask before we begin about the rules or anything?
No, sir.
All right, we'll start this game right after we finish this. All right, let's go. Round one. There it is. Ed White, A or B?
I'll take B.
B. You're used to hearing round one, round two, all that. Have you ever heard round three?
No.
No. Bernie is the world's greatest salesman. He once sold blank to Ironside. Now, you know who Ironside is?
Ironside, that's Raymond Burr. Who
That's
used
right,
to play
Ed. That's
he
right.
was a detective.
That's right. Ironside. There you go.
So many things come to mind.
So many
And
things.
they're all so rude.
Well, you know who Ironside is?
Yes, of course.
Okay, he's a fictional character. Excellent.
Thank you.
All right. We have a very creative bunch here today, Ed. So think now, and here it is. Bernie is the world's greatest salesman. He once sold blank to Ironside.
A jogging suit.
A jogging suit. Wait a minute. Tell him how much you weigh.
280.
He weighs 280 pounds. You really are a bunch of weirdos. You know that? How much he weighs is 280. Yeah! Okay, Bill, show us your answer.
I hate to argue with a man that big who rests. I came very close. I really did. He said the jogging suit. I said track shoes.
Track shoes. Well, you were both on the same, had the same idea there of jogging and running around, but it must be a little more exact.
No, they're both wrong because this is what he sold him some pogo sticks.
Pogo sticks.
The ones you just-
Yes, I know. You jump around on those. They had a little spring on the bottom, and that's what a
that was
pogo.
going to bring a better and bigger and larger and more spontaneous response. Well, I
But
suppose
maybe
you can't
they
have
don't
everything
know
in
who
life.
Ironside is.
And money and youth.
That's true. Charles?
I have a feeling it might be downhill from here, too.
I said tap shoes.
Tap shoes. Yeah! That's a wonderful answer. All right, Dee Dee.
I'm afraid I said jogging shoes.
Jogging shoes. Well, he said jogging suits, so you were very close to his,
But
Dee Dee.
not close enough.
Not close enough is right. Just put it in that little slot there, and we'll call on Richard.
Knew a girl had a date with Ironside. Stood him up.
Roller skates. Yes.
Well, I almost matched my very best friend and idol, Brett Summers. It is Brett, isn't it?
Yes.
But instead, I said skateboard.
Skateboard is another good one. Well, they were all wonderful answers, but they didn't match up, and that's the object here. Now, let's see how Carol does with her first rounder. At the hospital,
Yeah.
Norm said, I think that nurse used to work in a sporting goods store. She just tried to take my temperature with a blank.
Sporting goods
Well, we got a laugh out of Carol anyway. I think that nurse used to work in a sporting goods store. She just tried to take my temperature with a blank. Ring bum bum ring bum ring ding ding dong. Okay,
There we go.
I hope so. Ready, Carol?
Charles isn't ready.
All right. At the hospital, Norm said, I think that nurse used to work in a sporting goods store. She just tried to take my temperature with a blank.
A baseball bat.
A baseball bat. Now, you like that one. They are strange, aren't they? Okay.
I wonder if it would have hurt less if it were a softball bat.
Yes.
So I just said a ball bat.
A ball bat. Oh, there's one for Carol. One match.
Odd, you'd say baseball bat.
Odd is right. Right.
Eccentric, to say the least.
Eccentric.
Because that's what I said.
That's what you said. That's two for her. Didn't occur to me.
I said a ski pole.
A ski pole.
Well, it's that time of year.
Ski, yes, that's right. Ski pole. That's the one that has the little hook on the end. Boy, that would.
Oh.
Oh, yes. All right.
A 9-iron.
A 9-iron.
Got a little hook.
All right, go, Richard.
Vaulting pole.
A vaulting pole. Oh,
Wow.
oh, dear me. All right, let's see.
Well, it seems impossible to believe that this would be the definitive answer. 2 questions in a row. Pogo stick.
Pogo stick. Right. Yes, that's the one with the spring on it. I'm surprised no one said fishing pole, but all right. So there we are at the end of round 1, and the score is 2-0 in favor of Carol, the current champ. Round 2 coming up after this. We're ready to go to round 2, the final round, and Ed, you may have A or B again.
I'll take A.
You want A? Okay, Ed. Go to work now, Ed. Mary said, kids' dolls are incredibly realistic. Today, I had to take my daughter's Barbie doll to the blank. Kids' dolls are incredibly realistic. Today, I had to take my daughter's Barbie doll to the blank. Now, you think about that, Ed? Very easy one, I think.
Sure, baby.
Right? Finish.
I did.
Oh, boy.
Very real.
Very realistic. Incredibly realistic. Today, I had to take my daughter's Barbie doll to the blank. All right? You ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Where are you appearing? Is there anything we can do to, anything you want to plug? Seems to me that you're appearing somewhere.
I probably am. I don't really recall exactly where right at the moment, but I'll come up with something.
Okay, you think about it. All right. Ed White, are you ready?
Ready.
Mary said, kids' dolls are incredibly realistic. Today, I had to take my daughter's Barbie doll to the blank.
The obstetrician.
The obstetrician. He said the obstetrician. It's going to make it difficult for you, I can tell. All right, he said to the obstetrician.
I can't spell that. You know what I almost said?
What?
Had to take the Barbie doll to the Barbie shop.
To the Barbie shop?
That's not...
That's
not what I said. I said I almost said it.
He didn't say it. Leave him alone
I
then.
can't spell obstetrician. I said doctor. Does
Doctor.
that work?
Yes, it is. Obstetrician is a doctor. Yeah.
Now wake everybody up over there and the judges and everything, because it's going to be a little tricky here for a minute, because they're going to be a little slow. Now pay close attention. Gynecologist.
Yeah. I always say gynecologist.
You say gynecologist, and I say gynecologist.
Do you say gymnasium? Do you say I was walking along the street and met a band of gypsies? Hello there.
No, but I say I wish I were home and in my bed.
Yes. You're writing out to lunch.
That was the biggest. All right. Now, first of all, I didn't put doctors because, as a science of mind student, I do not accept any injuries to a child's thing.
He doesn't accept illness.
So I said choidy, which is not that big a deal today with the dolls, but this had a special little twist.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Thank you so much,
Charles. You say you did teach at Herbert Berghoff in the speech department, and would you like to?
Yes, I have a terrific joke about this later, though.
Later.
I'm very happy to say, gynecologist.
Oh, you are. Okay. In spite of your answer, I still say gynecologist.
So do I.
Yes. What do you say, Richard?
I say do see tour.
Doctor. Okay. All right, Marcia.
All right, Gene.
Take us to your gynecologist.
I will if you like. I don't know what you'll do there.
I'm gonna put his feet up.
As we say on my block, the gyno.
The gyno. Yes. Hey, look what he did. He got 5 there, Carol. That means you need 3 to tie and 4 to win. Dumb Donald said, he said, I tried to smoke a ham, but it sure was hard to blank. Tried to smoke a ham, but it sure was hard to blank. You don't play and you don't play.
I don't play?
The lower tier and Chuck are the only
I guess
ones
I'll
that
just sit up here and be a gypsy fortune teller.
Right.
tried to smoke a ham, but it was hard to...
I tried to smoke a ham, but it sure was hard to blank. All right. Are you writing, Charles?
No, he's sleeping.
Now he's writing. Dumb Donald said, I tried to smoke a ham, but it sure was hard to blank.
To roll?
To roll? You mean he rolled his own?
Right.
Chopped up a little ham, got some of that funny paper, and tried to roll it up like you do with that other funny stuff there. Well, now let's see. You need 3 to tie and 4 to win. What do you say, Charles?
I was going to say turn on, but I thought that wasn't the right thing, so I said inhale.
Inhale is a good answer. Tried to smoke a ham, but it was hard to inhale. Okay, now you must match a lower 3 to achieve a tie and stay in the game. Dee Dee Carr, what have you got?
I said it was much too hard to light.
To light. So that means red, white, green, green. We have light, light, light. All right, sir. Right in that little spot. We'll get to you in a moment or so while we say goodbye to Carol, who's leaving you with a total of $200 in our best wishes. Carol Martinez. Now this message just for you. How do you feel? Here we go with Ed White. He's won his first date. He has his $100, and here he is. You ready?
Ready.
Okay, we polled the studio audience not too long ago, Ed, and we said you write down your best answer to this. Stack of blank. If you give us the answer, which they wrote down most frequently, you got $500. If you give us the answer they gave second most frequently, $250, then $100 for matching their third most popular response. 3 of our 6 celebrities will help you.
Richard.
Stack of pancakes.
Stack of pancakes. One answer.
Charles.
Stack of Bibles.
Stack of Bibles. I swear on a stack of Bibles, yes?
And Brett.
Stack of Bibles. Well, I have one that's sort of similar to the other
You don't
one.
have anything there.
Oh, that's...
I wouldn't say that, Charles. Stack of...
Oh, I don't like that either. Stack of flapjacks.
Stack of
Isn't that
flapjacks.
sad? Isn't she a mess? She's a mess.
Well, pancakes would not match
I'll have a
flapjacks.
waffle.
No, that's right. Flapjacks and
So
pancakes.
if there was a country group here like myself,
Yeah.
they might say flapjacks
Instead of
pancakes.
pancakes. Yeah. Okay, you got flapjacks, pancakes, and Bibles. You may choose one of those or reject all 3 and give us one of your own.
I think I'll go with pancakes.
You want pancakes? Stack of what?
The only thing else I could think of was maybe ham. But
Stack of ham?
yeah, stacked ham.
What the heck is that?
You don't have that?
No, we don't have that. You have that in Mission?
Yes.
Stack of ham?
Yes.
Your mother uses that? What does she do with it?
Eats it.
Really? Okay, Ed. That's how you grew so tall, eh? Your mother kept shoving that ham down you. All right. We're looking for a stack of pancakes. May we see the $100 response? Stack of hay. Haystack, yeah.
Oh, well, that's wrong. It's haystack, not stack of hay.
Well, all right. May we see the next one, please? Stack of cards.
And it's pack of cards, not stack
It's
of
looking
cards.
bad for you, Ed. All right, let's hope we get pancakes here now. Slide it. Yeah, we got it. Now listen, Ed, he's your friend. Shouldn't do that to him.
That's his writing arm, too.
That's his writing arm.
The hand
Okay.
is gone.
And, hon.
Now listen, you got the $500. You're going to play for 10 times that amount, or $5,000. And you have to match one celebrity exactly to collect.
Richard.
He refuses.
Lefty.
All right. Okay. Maybe she could write for you, Richard. Just tell her the answer and she'll write it down for you. How about that, okay? Here it is. All right. You ready? This one's worth $5,000 now. Okay, here it is. Good luck to you. What's the blank? What's the blank? What's the blank? What's a blank? Okay. She's written it, given it to him. He put it in the slot. Now we're ready for your answer. Give us the answer that's on his card there. We give you $5,000. What's the
matter?
What's the matter? All right.
He's hoping it's not going to match, because that means you got to go over and shake hands with him again. He's only got one good hand left.
I have an assistant who will reveal my answer.
Oh, you do?
Any congratulations in order, of course,
Go
would
to
be
me?
passed on.
Yeah, right. And remember, you don't shake hands with a lady.
So
You know what to do with a lady?
Bear hug.
Bear hug?
All right.
Marcia, you still want to go through with this?
In case I never see you again, show the card. Matter.
Attaboy, you did it. Very well. You got $5,600. You got anybody out there rooting for you?
Yeah, my friend Jim Mitchell, right there with the glasses.
I see Jim Mitchell out there. He's very happy for you. And now let's bring on another player here. Here comes Michelle Herrick. Hello there, Michelle.
Hello.
He's a very happy fellow. You know him from backstage, hanging around, waiting to get out here. Would you tell us a little bit about yourself, please?
Yes, I live in Pomona, and I was a student, but I decided to move to New Orleans. And so
Now, wait a minute. You were a student, and you decided to move to New Orleans.
I knew this was going to get difficult.
Well, is it difficult in New Orleans?
No, it's nice down there.
It is?
Yeah.
Was there a motivation?
Well, my girlfriend and I were supposed to move out, but she moved out first and went there and for Mardi Gras and decided to stay. And so I went down to visit, and I liked it, and I'm staying, too, when I get back.
Now, will you be going to school there?
Nurse!
Nurse is right, yes. All right. And what will you be studying?
Well, I was studying to be a flight attendant. I don't know what I'm going to do when I get down there.
Well, you'll figure out something.
Yeah.
Because it's a wonderful city.
Uh-huh.
Okay, welcome to you. We can't start right now.
It's okay.
But we will start sometime. I don't know when, but first we've got to do this. Yep. Well, Dee Dee Carr, how was it your first trip around here? Did you enjoy it?
Absolutely.
Well, we enjoyed having you,
yes.
didn't we?
Oh, yes.
Yes, you're very good. We'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Hope you'll join us tomorrow for Match Game 78. I'm Gene Rayburn. Goodbye.
Some say it's too exciting. Others, too dramatic. Well, we say it's 2 great hours with 2 great game shows. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Followed by Deal or No Deal. Weekdays starting at 11 on Game Show Network.
It's more than password, it's Password Plus. Our guest stars, Jack Jones, and from Dallas, Audrey Landers. And here's the host of Password Plus, Tom Kennedy.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Good to see you. Let's play Password Play. Come on. Hello, Audrey. How are you, doll? May I welcome you to our show? Sit yourself right down there. Audrey Landers and Jack Jones. How are you, Jack?
Good, Tom. How are you?
I'm just fine, thank you. Audrey Landers is soon to be seen on Dallas.
Yeah.
And now, I know that you're not allowed to say too much on the air, especially when you haven't even been on yet, but you have some of the scripts. And
Yeah.
what can you tell us about your character?
Well, I'm coming from a little town in Mississippi, and I'll be playing Mitch's sister, and Mitch is going to be Lucy's new boyfriend. And I come to Dallas, and I meet the Ewings, and I'm obviously in total awe of them, and I decide there's no way I'm leaving.
We can hardly wait to see her. And your character's name is what?
Afton Cooper.
Afton?
Afton.
Afton. A-F-T-O-N?
Not shooting anyone, are you?
No.
Hey, my dear friend Alan Ludden, remember the last time Jack Jones played this game? He reminded me that, ladies and gentlemen, the last time he played this was the original password when it was back on the East Coast, and it was in black and white.
Black and
I
white.
told you were going to be back, and I'm very happy to welcome you back, Jack. You must have played the game very well.
Yeah. My hair was straight back and short.
Yeah, well, Jack, of course, is still one of our all-time favorite singers in this land, and he has his own syndicated show, which is called Palace.
The Palace, yeah.
Yeah, The Palace.
The Palace. It's
Then much
variety
luck
show.
to you.
Thank
That's
you.
terrific, Jack. Good to see you.
Thank you very much.
Now let's meet our players. Jack, on your side we have Lorna Landvik, and over here, Audrey, we have David Bantley. Come in, David. And this is Lorna. Hi, Lorna. Sit yourself down there.
Thank you.
All right, now, Lorna Landvik, tell us about yourself, would you please?
I'm from Minneapolis, Minnesota, and I make homemade greeting cards and flyers and posters, and I do a lot of freelance writing.
And Lorna is our current champ, Jack. She has $1,000 so far. Right, yeah. We're now welcoming to the show David Bantley. Tell us about yourself, David.
Hi, I'm single. I just started a new job as a special deputy for the Registrar Recorder in Los Angeles, and I hail from your home state of Kentucky.
Is that right? What part of Kentucky?
Henderson.
David? What?
Henderson.
Henderson, yes, good.
Up north.
Welcome to our show, David, and welcome back, Lorna. Let's play our game, folks. We have a brand new score here, so we have a $100 puzzle, which I'm going to hand out to Audrey Landers and to Jack Jones. And Audrey, you want to pass or play? The option is yours.
I will pass.
All right, Jack.
Vietnam.
War?
Yes, that's it, Lorna. Oh, beautiful. Now, Lorna, that's on the puzzle board. War is your clue. What's the puzzle, Lorna?
Is it Vietnam?
Is it Vietnam? Oh, all right. We're off and running. Jack? Audrey? Yeah, we just put that one in there. Uh-huh. Jack, the option is yours now. Pass or play?
Pass.
Naval
Academy.
No. Jack?
Officers.
Admirals?
No. Back to Audrey. Final clue on your side, Audrey.
Sea
Captain.
No. Final clue, Jack?
Doers.
Swab wipers.
Well, that is almost it. That's not it. I have to give it to you. Would Swabbies have done anything for you? No. It was sailors is what it was. All right, it goes up on the puzzle board, but no one gets a chance at it. And we give our next clue to Jack, to Audrey, and Jack. You want to pass or play?
I'll play.
All right.
Twitty.
Stupid.
That's me. For giving that clue.
No, it's a good clue, Audrey.
Tim
Conway.
Yes, that was a good clue, Jack. You old twit, you. David, you have now War, Sailors, and Conway. What's the puzzle?
HMS Pinafore.
Is it HMS Pinafore? Tis not. Okay, on we go with Audrey and Jack. There you go. Audrey, pass or play?
I'll play. Ernest
Hemingway.
No. Jack?
Actor.
Borgnine.
Yes. All right, Lorna. War, Sailors, Conway, Borgnine. Answer.
McHale's Navy.
Is it McHale's Navy? And the audience is with you. It is. All right. And comedy was the final clue, and that's $100 for Lorna and Jack. And that was a game well played, folks. And we'll have these words. We'll have another $100 puzzle right after this. All right, McHale's Navy. You know, Jack, I know our good friend Alan Ludden is watching us today, and I just want Alan to know that we're all very thrilled with his terrific progress, and I hope you enjoy the show there as much as we're enjoying sending it your way with some of your dear friends. Here's another $100 puzzle. This time it goes to David Bantley and to Lorna Landvik. And David, the option is yours. Would you like to pass or play?
I will pass.
All right.
Okay. Mobbed.
Attacked.
No. David.
Populated.
Crowded.
Right.
Very good. Yes. Audrey, crowded is the clue. What's the puzzle?
New York City.
Is it New York City? Listen, that could very well have been it. David. Lorna. David, pass or play?
I will play. Pollution.
Puff.
No. Lorna?
Air.
Smog.
Yes. All right, Jack. Crowded and small. What do you think?
Is it Los Angeles?
Is it Los Angeles? Oh. All right.
I'm putting down my own.
Yeah, well, facts are facts. Lorna, pass or play?
I'll play. Sign.
Wink.
David.
Vegas.
Neon.
Right.
Yes! What gave it to you? Vegas made you think of neon, huh? That's well done. Now you got crowded and you have smog and you have neon. What do you think that puzzle is?
Is it the freeway?
Is it a freeway? No, it is not. On we go. David and Lorna. David, pass or play?
I will pass.
All right.
Sacramento.
Capital.
Yes. Crowded, smog, neon, and capital, Jack. What do you think?
Oh, boy. Smog. Washington.
Nope. Well, did he say that in time? Should I ask? Okay. Lorna, here we go. David, final password for this particular puzzle. Lorna, you want to pass or play?
I'm going to play. Tokyo.
Oh, Japan.
Right.
All right.
Is it mine?
Well, yes. No, it is yours, Jack. You have crowded, smog, neon, capital, in Japan.
Well, I would say Tokyo.
Is it Tokyo? Yes. I'm about to expose my ignorance. I see. Tokyo has more neon signs than any other city, I have been told. But isn't it the capital C-A-P-I-T-O-L? Isn't A-L money? Well, anyway, that's all right. You got Tokyo. It's $200 over here to zero.
Here we are playing for our life, and you're spelling.
No. Here's a $200 puzzle, and it goes to Audrey and to Jack. I don't know. What do you think? Audrey, what are you going to do? You going to pass or play?
I will pass.
All right. Jack?
Armor.
Shield.
Audrey.
Horse.
Knight.
Yes! Oh. Yes. It's knights, plural. Good playing, though. Now, David, we have knights, and it's your turn. In other words, what do you think that puzzle is?
Sir Arthur.
Is it Sir Arthur? It is not Sir Arthur. Jack, Audrey, pass or play?
I'll pass.
All right, Jack.
Hooves.
Horses?
Yes! Boy, I'm telling you, you guys are...
She is good.
You bet. Lorna, knights and horses, what's the puzzle?
Is it Camelot?
Is it Camelot? It is not Camelot. Jack Jones, Audrey Landers. Folks at home, Jack, pass or play?
Play. Master.
Race?
Oh, I see. All right. Audrey.
Attack.
Assault.
No, Jack. Final clue on your side.
What was her clue?
Attack. Isn't
Attack, okay.
Credit.
I'll say battle.
No. Final clue, Audrey. Fourth.
Ambush.
Charge.
Yes, he finally put them together. See, you had a couple of different attacks there. It was Master Charge that Jack was going for. All right, now David Batley. Knights, horses, charge, puzzle.
I'll say jousting.
Is it jousting? It is jousting! How well done! Lance and contest with the other two. And folks, they needed that when they have tied the score 200 to 200. Our next $200 puzzle after this. Well done. Excellent game we're in the middle of here. $200 apiece. This is the $200 puzzle which goes to Lorna Landvik, our champ, David Bantley, her challenger. And Lorna, you're going to pass or play on this one?
I'm going to play little.
Small.
Yes, Jack. All right, Jack. This is for the game, Jack.
Oh, boy. Forgive me, Paul. Paul Williams?
Is it Paul Williams? No. What do you mean? You know, that's no forgiveness needed. Lorna.
I will play square.
Hollywood.
David.
Shape.
Rectangle.
Right.
Yes. Oh, Audrey.
Rectangle.
Yeah, Audrey, this is for the game, hon. And you have small and you have rectangle. What do you think?
Oh.
Okay. It's a little early yet. Here, what do we have? Little stickums here. All right, Lorna. David. David, want to pass or play?
I will play.
All right.
Punctured.
Ripped.
No, Lorna.
Punched.
Pierced.
No. David, final clue on your side.
Paper.
Torn.
Final clue, Lorna.
Punctured.
Popped.
No, it's tough, but that's good, Jack. It's a good response. It was perforated is what we were going for. Yeah, perforated goes up so you can digest those clues, but no one can get a chance at it this time around. Lorna, here is the next password, and David for you. David, you want to pass or play?
I will play. Stamps.
Envelopes.
No, Lorna.
Mail.
David?
Pennies.
Pennies. Letter.
This is the final clue, Lorna.
Stamps.
Postage.
Yes, Jack. It is postage. Small, rectangle, perforated postage. Jack, what do you think?
I know it's in my head, but I can't think of what it is.
Don't say anything in the audience? Okay. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the final password for this particular puzzle. It goes to Lorna and to David. And, of course, the whole thing is for the game. Lorna, pass or play?
I'll play parchment.
David.
Sheets.
Paper.
Right.
Paper.
Is it?
Audrey, this for the game. Now, you have small, rectangle, perforated, postage, paper.
Stamp.
Is it stamps?
Yeah.
It is stamps. Audrey, you did it. Her very first game, and she wins it for Audrey Landers and for David Bantley. Congratulations to you. And unfortunately, we had to say goodbye to Lorna Landvik, but she takes with her $1,200. Well done, Lorna.
Great time.
I'm glad. It was a pleasure having you on the show. All right. Now, Audrey and David, we're going to take you over and give you a chance at Alphabetics for $5,000 right after these words. Don't go away. Well done. Didn't that feel good? Well, Audrey Landers and David Bantley won Audrey's very first game on this show. You feel pretty good now?
Yeah.
Play the game very well. David is a single man. And he works with the Registrar of Voters Office doing what, did you say?
I'm a special deputy. We're involved with personnel training.
Mm-hmm. And, of course, you won $300 over there, $400, my correction. Now we're going to give you a chance to add up to $5,000. We're going to give you 10 passwords starting with the letter A and going alphabetically all the way through the letter J. And if you get all 10 in 60 seconds, then you get $5,000. You know how to play. Now, the first word, Audrey, begins with the letter A. As a matter of fact, we're going to give you that first word. And there it is. Now, you have 60 seconds. Go.
Deer.
Antelope.
Letter.
Oh, Abby.
Yes.
B.
Shoots.
Balloons.
Chinese.
Beans.
Plants.
Bamboo.
C.
Laugh.
Chuckle.
Witch.
Cackle.
D.
Silly.
Daffy.
E.
Nose.
Ear.
C.
Eyes.
F.
Amphibian.
Fish.
Turtle.
Fin.
Jump. Hop. Bull.
Go on.
Okay, pass.
G.
Ape.
Gorilla.
Hoop.
Hula.
I.
Mineral.
Time ran out. The one back there that she was trying to get you to hop and jump to was frog.
Of course.
Frog, yes. And then the one that you didn't get a chance at was the last one, which was iodine.
Iodine, I didn't.
You did get 7 of them, though. That's $700 added to the 4 gives you a total of $1,100. Let's play some more. Password Plus. Let's go on back over here. Come on, Keith. You're right in here, Audrey. That's it. David, you're over on the other side, I do believe. Yes. Go on over there, and I'm going to bring out to play with Audrey Landers this time, Josie Catoggio. Come in here. Hi, Josie. Tell us about yourself, Josie.
Well, I'm another transplanted New Yorker. There's a lot of us in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And I'm a freelance writer. I hope to be a screenwriter someday, and I'm very active in the women's movement.
All right. We welcome you to our show, Josie. And as a matter of fact, David, you have a total of $1,100 so far in the game. And that's going to come in pretty handy for a guy who's single. Didn't you also tell me that you're a part-time actor?
I sure am.
Out looking for...
And every little bit counts, of
yeah.
course.
All right. We'll see how the next game comes out as we rake out another $100 puzzle right after these words for you. Don't go away now. All right. Good audience out there, too. Audrey Landers and Jack Jones are playing the eyes out of this game. Jack Jones is going to be on Showboat. Love Boat with his dad. It's going to be their Christmas show. We're looking forward to that. Yeah. And we'll see you guys next time, huh? And hopefully we'll see you too right here on Password Plus. See you there.
Some of our contestants will receive the Presto Jumbo Fry Pan. Big 15-inch family size, cooks and complete dinner for update automatically. Non-stick service makes cleanup easy. Baking and roasting are easy, and so's the cleanup with Wherever's. Heavy gauge bakeware and roasting pans with Silverstone interiors. Silverstone spells durability. Corel Livingware by Corning. The beautiful dinnerware so durable you can use it every day in new strawberry sundae and 13 other patterns. Slinky Play Shakes from James Industries, makers of original Slinky walking spring toys. These brightly colored interlocking building toys stimulate children's imaginations. Slinky Play Shapes. Good Air CA90 of collegizer, recirculating air cleaner, deodorizer, removes tobacco smoke, odors, dust, falling continuously, keeps the air you breathe fresher, cleaner. Wendy's old-fashioned hamburgers have that special taste made from 100% pure beef. Wendy's served hot off the grill with your choice of toppings. And a representative of our studio audience will receive Deco soil-free plant system designed to grow beautiful, hardy plants without watering or feeding guesswork. Furnished by the Deco Plants Company. This is Gene Wood speaking for Password Plus. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. everyone in this arena has a money stake in one of our famous couples as we play the game of celebrity gossip, Tattletales. And here's the star of Tattletales, Bert Convy.
Thank you, everybody. Welcome to Tattletales. Nice to have you with us today. Nice to have you all, too. Well, you're all so bright and cheerful. How come? Money, that's the reason. Hey, we have 3 wonderful celebrity couples for you today, and they're going to win money for you, so you root hard for them. Here they are, on my left, winning money today from Chico and the Man. And he is the man, Mr. Jack Alberts and his wife, Wally. And how are you, sir?
Feel like a bad Joe. Everybody's picking on me.
Wally, how are you, dear?
I'm just fine. So
Ready
good to
go?
be back.
Yes, it's nice to have you back, too. Now, next to Wally and Jack, the banana section will be rooting for them today. It seems only appropriate, doesn't it? Mr. Donald Ross and his wife, Patty Deutsch. Patty, you look lovely as ever.
Thank you, Bert. You're looking pretty snappy yourself.
Thank you. Can you see out of that thing?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, and it's a very interesting angle.
That's it that time.
Donald, I don't know how to tell you this. We don't have a green section. You know,
By the time we finish this show, they'll be green with money.
Is that right?
If you believe that, I'll tell you another one.
Remember, gang, you heard him say it, okay?
No, we will be.
They're going to hold you to that. Next to Patty and Donald, winning money today for the red section. We always like to have them with us, too. Both of them, Mr. Ken Berry and his wife, Jackie Joseph. Hey, Bert. Ken? Jackie, it's nice to see you again.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you for coming today. You ready to go?
Have you told everyone how well we've been doing this week?
No, I haven't said a word. Would you like to tell them?
Then don't.
Okay.
Don't tell them they'll march.
We'll see how you do now in this one. This one is worth $150, and here it is, ladies. The latest fad, we're told, is for a husband to carry in his wallet a Polaroid snapshot of his wife in the nude. What about that? Would you mind if your husband carried a nude photo of you in his wallet? That's the latest fad, it says. We're told that the latest fad is for a husband to carry in his wallet a Polaroid snapshot of his wife in the nude. Now, what about that? How about that? Would you mind if your husband carried a nude photo of you in his wallet? Think about that, ladies. We'll come back for your answer in a moment.
Where was this survey taken?
This survey was taken of 5 dirty old men in Culver City. How do I know? Let's start with you, Jack. What do you think Wally would say to that?
Well, I don't think she'd be too enthused about this. Not from a sense of modesty, but simply that she prefers that no one view her nudity but those who are interested.
Yes. Well, now, wait a minute here. I think you've led yourself into a trap there, Jack. You're going to say that no, she would.
I would say no.
She wouldn't like that.
I don't think she'd particularly care for that.
Okay. Now, wait a minute. What she will say is then, yes, she would mind if you carried around a nude photo of her in your wallet.
In that case, the answer is yes.
In that case, the answer is yes. That's what I thought you meant. All right, let's bring on Wally. Wally, what is the answer now? Would you mind if your husband carried a nude photo of you in his wallet?
Yes.
That's what he said. You're right.
Wouldn't mind it in the bedroom or living room, but not in the wallet.
I didn't hear you, Donna. What'd you say?
I said I wouldn't mind it in the bedroom or the office or living room, but not in the wallet.
Not in the wallet, no. Okay, moving right along. You have a share of the pot, Wally. Thank you. Donald, what's Patty going to say?
I don't care what she's going to say. I'm still listening to Jack's wife. We just got one of those cameras that develop by itself, so the picture, as far as I'm concerned, does not have to go to the drugstore. And Patty's always afraid that some guy at the drugstore is going to see it.
Yes.
But if I developed it myself and carried it around myself and only showed it to myself,
yes,
well, she'd mind like hell.
Wouldn't like it at all.
No, I'd say she wouldn't mind if if it didn't have to go to the drugstore,
Then your
wait a
answer-
second, hold
okay,
it.
because we said a Polaroid picture, you see, so
Is
that's
that
right.
what you said?
I said a Polaroid
Oh,
snapshot.
In that case, she wouldn't mind. She just doesn't want it to get to the drugstore.
So the answer is, would
Really?
you mind? And her answer would be no.
No,
she would
she
not
would not
mind.
mind.
Let's bring her on and find out. Patty, a Polaroid snapshot is taken of you at home. Would you mind if Donald carried it around in his wallet?
I would.
Yes, you would. Yes, you would mind.
However,
However,
I realize in actuality I shouldn't because his wallet has seen the light of day about twice in the last 6 years, so nobody would ever see it anyway.
that's right. Where can gee, anything would be safe in there, wouldn't
Yeah,
it? You wouldn't
yeah.
have to worry a bit.
No, not
well,
at
I'm
all.
sorry. That's not what Fast Donald said. And we'll move to Kenny. What's Jackie going to say?
Jackie sleeps in a flannel nightgown and sweat socks, you know. You couldn't possibly take a picture of her even in a bathing suit, you know.
I see.
There's no way. No, she would mind, definitely.
Yes,
She's
she
very
would
modest.
mind.
Yes.
Okay, let's bring her on and find out. Jackie, would you
Yeah.
mind if Kenny carried around a nude picture of you in his wallet?
Oh, gee, I don't know if Ken's that sentimental, but I would be mortified.
The answer would be yes, you would. I think mortified comes under the heading of yes, she would mind. You're right, Jackie and Ken and Wally and Jack are both right. What was that, dear?
He doesn't take a very good picture. It's
I
always
see, yes.
fuzzy, you know?
I understand. Don't want any fuzzy pictures in his wallet. Okay, we'll be back in just a minute to find out who's going to win. More of the Possum Saturday. That's this message for you. Hi there. Here we are back. Question number 2 coming up. This one worth $150 as well. Patty and Donald, you made a big promise to the banana section. Let's see how you're going to do here. Ladies, they say that everybody changes after marriage. In what way have you changed the most? Okay, ladies, they say that everybody changes after marriage. In what way have you changed the most?
No choices?
No choices.
No
They're gonna
hints?
You're going to have to match them on this one. Go away and think about it, ladies. We'll come back for your answers in just a second. Let's start with you, Fast Donald.
Well, the way I've changed the most is I'm no longer single.
I'm sure that that's one way in which you have changed the most. Absolutely.
You asked me. I'll give you an answer.
We're asking the ladies, of course. Everybody changes after marriage.
The way that she changed the most?
Well, that's the question. Everybody changes after marriage. In what way have you, ladies, changed the most? How's Patty changed? I mean, is she different now than...
In one way, very specifically.
Yes? What is
She's
that?
pregnant.
And that is an announcement, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations.
Oh, I didn't say I was the father. No, I am. As a matter of fact, I am. There are a lot of shows where the husband wouldn't be, but on this show, I'm the father.
See, that's very exciting. You announced that on Tattletales today. That's thrilling.
Are we on the air?
Yes.
Oh!
And
No,
what
it's
now?
true.
Is that the way she's changed most since she's been married?
I would say so.
You think so?
She's gained about 10 pounds.
Okay. Let's bring her on and see if that's what she says. Patty, they say that everybody changes after marriage. In what way have you changed the most?
Oh dear.
Yes.
I've gotten better with money.
That's not
Not what the man
what
said.
Donald said. What? Tell her what,
What
you
did
said,
he say?
Donald, that you have changed in one way.
Patty, remember the thing we swore we'd never mention? Well, I mentioned it. Can we go 2 out of 3? Can she guess now what we swore we
Would you know now what it was that you
No.
swore that you would never mention?
No.
Remember the reason the other day...
Oh, you're going to
where-
do it again, right? Twice.
Remember the other day on the show where you wanted to thank Mr. Hershey for all those chocolate bars?
Uh-huh.
You remember why?
Uh-huh.
Well, Donald just announced it to America, Patty.
I see. Well, that's not a change, Donald. There's something I didn't tell you about when we got married.
Can we turn off her set?
No, just go ahead. You can discuss it any way you'd like to.
It's been a 6-year gestation period.
I see. Okay.
Elephantiasis.
Anyway, well, we all know the wonderful news, and we're thrilled for you.
And my mother's going to be real pleased now, too. This is a wonderful way for her to find out.
Patty, look at it this way. We missed on the air, but we made it in real life.
There you go.
There you go.
Now, while you two fight that out, I'm moving right on down to Ken.
Sure.
Oh, boy.
What way has Jackie changed the most
she's
since you got
about
married?
10 pounds heavier, although she's not pregnant, I hope. I pray. No, both our children are adopted, so there's no danger there. I believe that she'll say that either she had a great tan, which I loved when I first met her, and she's no longer tan. But I think she's more concerned.
How long have you been
about-
married?
14 years.
It's kind of hard to hold on to a tan for 14 years.
No, not when I keep her locked in the attic. No, I think she's very preoccupied with being overweight.
I see.
And I think she's going to say that she's gained weight.
Okay, let's bring her on and hope that's what she says. Jackie, how have you changed the most since your marriage?
Oh, that's hard. Everyone says, gee, you haven't changed at all. I don't feel change, but of course, since I've been married, one definite change is that I'm a mother. Is that a change?
He did. Ken did
different.
mention that. And then, in what way have you changed the most? And he did mention that, but that isn't what he settled for. Do you want to tell her, Ken, or should we
No,
move
you
right
better
along?
tell her, Bert.
What's that?
No, you tell her.
No, you want me to tell her, huh?
Does it have to do with girth?
Yes.
Girth who?
Yes.
Yes, that's what he said. And,
How cruel.
And I'm sorry.
Well, a mother has to have girth.
Okay, we still don't have a winner on this one. Nobody has a share of the pot. Jack, you can get the whole thing here.
I can?
Yes, you can, sir.
I can use it. What do you have in mind?
Well, in what way has Wally changed the most since her marriage?
We won't go into the pregnancy possibility because in my case, the boat has sailed. But I would say offhand that my wife has become much more active, particularly in the political field.
I see.
She's much more active in many areas.
Uh-huh. So the question is then, in what way have you changed the most? She will then say politically.
Not changed the most politically,
But that's
but
the
she's become
question.
more active politically.
Uh-huh, but the question is, in what way have you changed the most? Which I think maybe would signify... well, that's okay. She's more active politically. That certainly is
Well,
valid.
now she wears her hair on her head. How's that?
Okay. I'll go with that. You want to say she's changed because she's become active politically?
Yes.
Let's bring her on and see what she says.
Yeah, okay.
Now, Wally, the question is, they say that everybody changes after marriage. In what way have you changed the most?
From the laughter, I'm afraid to answer this.
No, don't be afraid.
I would say that I think that I'm more outgoing. I lead a more public life. I used to be very frightened of audiences, and I no longer am.
That's close. That's very close. Close, but...
What did you say, Jack?
Tell Wally what you said.
Well,
Jack.
I said you'd become much more active, particularly in the political field.
Yes.
Didn't I say that?
No.
No.
No, you said... not exactly, but I don't want you to feel that. I'm going to give you the best piece of news. Don't worry. No one got that one right, gang. That was a tough question. Now, that $150 gets carried over to our next question, which will then be worth $300. So it's halftime. Fellas, step to the rear. We'll bring the ladies out here. When we come back, we'll have a double question to ask. Please come back. Close game. Anybody can win. Hello there. We have changed places. We are back after halftime. I have the ladies with me. Fellas, Jack, you and Kenny are tied with $75 apiece. Donald, El Zippo at this point, okay? But this question is worth $300. Wow. So this is a big one. You can all get on the boards really good with this. Here it is. Men,
Okay.
you and your wife each take a magic pill which lets you read each other's mind. Who would get the bigger surprise? You reading her mind or she reading your mind? Okay? You and your wife each take a magic pill which lets you read each other's mind. Who would get the bigger surprise? You reading her mind or she reading your mind? Think about that, fellas. We'll come back for your answers momentarily. Jackie, we're going to start with you.
Oh, thanks.
You take this pill now, and all of a sudden you can look into each other's mind.
Can I forget the question?
Who would
My
say...
mother-in-law made this dress, and since we don't go out a lot, I wanted to show it to you.
It's
She made it to me
beautiful.
for Christmas.
Please. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, lovely.
Bernice Berry from Moline, Illinois, and he'd be surprised if he read my mind.
He'd be more surprised?
I didn't want to think I ignored you.
No, it's all right. He'd be more surprised if he could read your mind.
I hope so.
Okay. He'd get the bigger surprise. Let's bring him on. Ken, who would get the bigger surprise reading the other's mind?
I have no reason for saying this, Bert. It's just a wild guess. Jackie reading my mind.
No, you're right. You didn't have any reason to say that, but you did. And guess what? Surprise!
Surprise!
And I had a lot of reason for saying
What are you not
it.
telling me?
Yes, you see, you can get into that later. Sorry,
Yeah.
no score there. Hey, we still got a lot of money. Wally, what's Jack going to say?
It's my turn next?
Yes.
I think I'd be more surprised to read Jack's mind.
Think so?
I think
Why is
so.
that?
I said earlier, I guess it was yesterday or the day before, he's a Gemini.
Mhm.
Gemini are very kind of bohemian type people.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Little devious, you know, there are things
Not
in there.
devious,
No,
I didn't say
I didn't want
that.
to put words in your mouth. Forgive me.
But
Yeah.
free and open and, very tolerant of situations. I just sort of think I'd be more surprised. to
You'd
read
be
his
more
mind.
surprised. Let's
Yeah.
bring Jack on and find out. Okay, nobody's got any money on this one, Jack. Are you ready to go? Who would get the bigger surprise reading the other's mind, you or Wally?
I think she'd be more interested in reading my mind because there's nothing going on anywhere else.
You're right. What the lady said. You had a reason, Jack. Why would she be more surprised?
I said I think she'd be more interested in reading my mind because there's nothing going on anywhere else.
I see. You have a share of the pot as well, sir. Thank you, Jack. Patty, what about
I'll
Donald?
remember that, Jack.
Yes.
Nothing going on in my mind, eh?
Yes. She's storing that up for later use,
Oh,
Jack.
okay.
What about Donald? What'll he say?
Well, it's a little late for a magic pill. And I'm kind of, upfront about everything.
Yes.
This isn't getting any better,
No,
is
it's
it?
a-
No. So I think I'd probably be in for a lot of surprises. Donald's a Gemini, too, which means
Oh.
he's a lot of different people every morning when he gets up.
I see.
You have to
Could get crowded
reintroduce
that way.
himself to... Hmm?
Okay,
Yes.
you're going to say that
I would be more surprised reading what's going on in that little brain.
Right. Okay, let's bring on the little brain now. Donald.
Yes.
Who would be more surprised if they could read the other's mind, you or Patty?
If she read my mind, she would go through the ceiling.
She would be more surprised. That's what she said, and you're right, sir. And that means we split up a big pot between Wally and Jack, Patty and Donald. There it is. Hey, there's a lot of money up there. We'll come back to find out who wins the next question, also a $300 question after this message. Please come back, won't you? You know the score back there, fellas? Well, I'll tell you. Here we are. This question is worth double two. $300 riding on this one. Here's the score. Jack, you have $225. Donald, you have $150. Ken, you have $75, but this one's worth $300, so you can catch up very quickly. And Jackie is very excited over that $75. Here it is. Fellas, when the service is bad at a restaurant, which of you gets more upset? You or your wife? When the service is bad at a restaurant, which of you gets more upset? You or your wife? Think about that, fellas. We'll come back for your answer in just a second. Jackie, since you said Ray, we're going to start with you.
Okay. He may not be obviously upset. I mean, he'll get his ulcers and migraines, but he would be the most upset.
He would be. Quietly.
You know him, Bert, in
Mhm.
his own little private way.
You'll say that he will
Ken.
say he would get more upset with bad service.
Yes.
Okay, let's bring him on. Ken, the service is really terrible. The restaurant is it's bad. Who's really going to get more upset?
I think Jackie would.
Are we batting zero? Oh. Would you like to make another guess, Ken?
No, I'm just going home.
That's not what she said. I'm sorry. Ken, now here we go. $300 still here. Wally, what's Jack going to say?
I think Jack would get more upset.
You do? Mm-hmm. Does he throw tantrums in restaurant? Has he done that?
No, he just grits his teeth.
Grits his teeth? And...
Yes. And comments on how things were better in the old days.
Yeah. It's awful hard to eat through grit teeth, too, isn't it? Soup. You can slurp the soup. You'll say, Jack.
Jack.
Okay, let's bring him on. Jack, when service is bad at a restaurant, which of you gets more upset, you or Wally?
I am the one who gets most upset.
That's what the lady said. You're right, son. No need to be upset now. Absolutely right, Jack, and you're in the lead at this point. Now, Patty, are you going to get on the board here? What's Donald going to say?
I would guess that Donald would get very upset because he hates to see somebody else spend a lot of money for bad service.
I see. Okay, you'll say it's Donald. Let's bring on Donald. Donald. Who would get more upset with bad service at a restaurant, you or Patty?
Patty.
Wrong. That's not what Patty said. She said you would.
She
because
lied.
you'd hate to see somebody else spend a lot of money on bad service.
She lied.
Okay, that means Wally and Jack got the whole pot. They get the whole $300, gang. And that means our time is up. Wally and Jack are the big winners for the blue section. And big winners they are, too. One of the biggest spots we've had. We'll come back to find out how much it is after this. Please come back. One of the biggest totals we ever had, the blue section with Wally and Jack Albertson, $525. We had $1,000, a total of $1,525. Congratulations to you. Come back and see us next time on Tattletales. We at Bert Convy saying so long, everybody. Bye-bye.
This is Gene Wood speaking for Tattletales, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.